There we go. Right, so get rid of that.
I'll let you know if you're good for being live.
I should hopefully be good. I think we might need to share. Might do a new collaboration.
That's fine. I can do that.
See if we can rejoin. There we go. I should be in it now.
Yes, you are.
Okay, and do you want to just share the chat again?
Yep. Hang on 1 second. There we go.
Nice one.
For some reason, the actual camera doesn't want to work for me. So.
Yeah, same. I had my OBS. For some reason, OBS takes control of the Discord camera. Well, just the camera in general. It's really, really annoying.
Yeah. The only person that laid is Buddy again.
Yes. Yes, he did this last time. He turned up about half an hour late, bless him. So, just grab one more thing and then I think we'll start. Cause we're a few minutes over.
No, take your time. I've just been doing something. Actually,
do you know what's really good? We've already got 10 people in chat already through this, so it's something I think.
I'm just waiting to hit record on my end, and then I'm good.
Yeah.
Well,
I've your Twitch chat so I can look at it too.
Yeah, I reckon you should hit record right now. Hello, Milk. My pizza. Right. What pizza have you got, Skybacks?
Alright, I just started recording.
I've got lots of pizza. Look at.
Ooh, look at that. Very, very nice.
Beautiful.
Hi, Milk.
And 16 of these.
So Milk says, I don't know, man. Skybacks eating pizza is pretty entertaining. Have you eaten, darling? No, I will be eating mid-live stream. I'm going to order a takeaway in a minute, and I will reply to your messages. I've just had some issues on my PC I've had to sort out, so...
Maybe I should start streaming on Twitch again and just eat food. Just
yes, SMR, yes.
Yeah.
ASMR about things.
Yes, Jody, don't worry. I will eat.
Make all the Italian women jealous.
Bless my girlfriend being my mum at the moment.
I would...
10 out of 10 would watch. Dominic. Hello, Dominic. Welcome in. First time. Where's my fucking notes gone?
Did you close the notes? It says you have it open. Or is that... I think that's...
No, I've got them saved somewhere.
Me. Whose volume is going up?
Okay, yeah, it looks like it's you because your thing is like a wolf. Yeah.
There we go. There's my notes. Okay, I think we're finally in a position where we can actually start doing the...
Are we missing somebody still?
We're still missing someone, but we can introduce them later on anyway. That's
They're a surprise guest.
Yeah, we can put them as a surprise guest. That's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's start, shall we? All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the Wargames transmission, episode 8. We haven't done one of these podcasts in a long time, and we're literally just going to be here talking everything about Halo, everything that's going on in the gaming landscape, and just vibing with everyone who's watching this evening. And I think what we'll do is we'll start with an introduction with each member who is here in the call. So in my top left, right here, big shiny bald man right here. If you want to introduce yourself for say 2 minutes, who you are, what you do.
I'm Skybacks. I play lots of video games. I post lots of pictures of food. I've been playing games since I was a teenager. I'm gonna be 32 in a week, so lots of history in that aspect. My favorite Halo game is Halo Infinite. I'm in the minority there, but I've been playing for a very long time, so lots of stuff to say about it.
Nice, thank you. And in the top right of my screen, using a VTuber avatar, if you want to introduce yourself.
I am Recon is Awesome, aka Joel. I've been playing video games since early 2007. I've been playing, my favorite Halo game is Halo 3. That's why my name is Recon is Awesome.
Nice, thank you. Right below me, sort of like to the right, is Spartan B326, otherwise known as... If you want to introduce yourself. Oh, goodbye. He's like, I don't want to introduce myself. I don't want to introduce myself. So yeah, in the bottom right corner with the 3D Spartan B326. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm Spartan B326 as far as Spartan Wargames is concerned. Sorry, woof. Um, you may have seen me in other servers as Renaissance Spartan. I am the owner and co-founder of Soul Company, and yeah, I mean, just been playing Halo since around 2007, 2008, starting with Halo 3. Personally, though, I have to say, Reach has my heart, always will, and yeah, really just yeah, love playing games with everybody here. That's all I will reveal. Sure, we'll talk more later. Sorry, first time on these things, getting a little, nervous here.
It's all good. You know what? It's been a while actually. Like I said, since we've done one of these, I think it's been about 2 years since we've done a podcast episode. So, there might be some hiccups along the way, like I've already discovered this evening with my logins. But apart from that, no, we're all good. And the last guest to introduce in the bottom left of my screen, he is a new member. But if you would like to introduce yourself, who are you and what do you do?
Hello, yes. So I'm the Writing Spartan. I'm here to represent Halo Spotlight. I'm also the creator of Halo Spotlight. Basically just here to socialize, meet more Halo fans, spread the word of what Halo Spotlight does. In short, it's basically just a website that helps focus on creations, community creations in the Halo community. In terms of my favorite Halo game, I'm going to be one of those boring people and say I don't have a favorite Halo game because each Halo game brings something different. But I might get into what actually is my favorite Halo game a bit later on.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer. To be fair, all Halos are great Halos. So yeah, I mean, obviously there are preferences. I wouldn't say that one Halo game is outright better than the other, because admittedly, as much as I bash on at Skybacks about Halo Infinite, I still enjoy Halo Infinite gameplay in terms of how it plays.
Yeah.
I think like it's a really good mix between new and old, so that's why I enjoy that and I play it still. But I'm going to introduce myself. So most of you should already know who I am, because if you don't, then you've seriously got a problem. But I am Mr. Griffzilla. I am the founder of Spartan Wargames, one of the UK's oldest Halo groups that's been still playing Halo for, I'd like to say, the past 11 or 12 years. I started playing Halo when I was 8. I'd just come out of hospital, got gifted an Xbox and Halo, and it's been my main game ever since. Obviously, I play all sorts of retro games and whatnot. I do charity events, usually every couple of months in my local area with tournaments. Some of them can be Halo, some of them can be other games as well. So yeah, I'm just a big community guy, and big shout out to Halo Spotlight down here, who recently did some pieces for us, has put, adverts out about our merch and our community. So I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate you all for being here in this community. So,
yeah, thanks for the invite.
You're welcome. I think as a good icebreaker question, I think thank you, Milk, for the fart noise. I appreciate that. That was really well timed. That was really well timed. As an icebreaker. No, what? I know we already touched upon this in the introductions, but we can go into a little bit more detail. So I think I want to ask, what is everyone's favorite Halo moment or moment in Halo? So that doesn't necessarily have to be a game. It's like, is there something that's happened in multiplayer? Is there something that's happened in campaign? And you just thought, you know what, that's my favorite thing.
I'm not sure if it really counts, but I guess like attending like my first Halo like Worlds event was pretty exciting. Like I'm based in the UK, so it's quite difficult for those things to ever show up in this part of the world. It's usually all US based, so it was quite nice with Halo 5 for it to have so many HES events in London and stuff. Yeah, I'd say that like being able to just see that in person was a really great experience.
Did you go to the London one? What was it, 2 years ago?
I don't think I went to the very last one, but I went to the first few. Yeah, I don't think I went to the very last one.
Okay.
It was mainly the Halo 5 ones, basically.
Yeah, I was quite active during the Halo 5 esports era. Like, I'd watch it quite a lot. I'd get involved in the streams and whatnot. Infinite, not so much. It wasn't really until I went to HCS London in 2024, and me and Sal went, and Moldy Cabbage, who some of you may know in chat. And then we had already had a group chat formed online with like OG tournament members and just loads of other different creators. Some of you might know Only Archive on Twitter or Instagram. He was there. Voltage Wolf, who was like the head mod of Halo HQ. Just loads of people. And then we formed a group called The Banished, and we now have our own little community, which I want to try and get them involved with Spartan Wargames. But Recon, do you have a favorite moment in Halo?
My favorite moment has to be probably when I got introduced. I think my favorite Halo moment was like in Halo 3, the trailer. Like the trailer. That was like the trailers for Halo 3 were.
Was that the Believe one, or was it the?
Yes, it was the one that I think it was the one that almost looked realistic. It was like the Believe one more.
The Believe one was the figurines, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The marketing for Halo 3 was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It was the Believe one. Yeah, that's how a lot of people started.
Saying that, I also think the marketing for Halo 4 was probably maybe not as good, but I think that was also really, like, in terms of how much stuff they put out there, I think Halo 4 was very close in that respect.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing is funny because the marketing for Halo 5 was too good.
Yeah.
Guys, just imagine the marketing for Halo 5 was actually reflected in the story, you know, like if we actually got
Yeah, if the
true
story
shit.
had carried on, then I'm sure it would have been one of the
Yeah, it would
greatest
have been
Halo games of all
amazing,
time.
Yeah.
we'd be saying, "Oh my god, this is the greatest game of all time." We wouldn't.
If you could actually pick a side in game instead of it being a forced linear story, it would be amazing.
Dude,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
Yes.
Sorry, got a little excited there.
Yeah.
PC released when? PC released when?
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, technically, obviously, we can still play Halo 5 at the moment. It's a bit jank, but I think they made an official statement that they won't release it fully to Halo 5 because of the technical debts that the game has, that it's just not suitable for
Yeah.
PC. Which I find interesting, considering they built the game using a PC.
But yeah, considering it runs on PC with 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just crashes from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It can't be any harder than what they did with MCC, surely.
and they also have this weird, like, raw input setting, and what do you call it? When you auto lock on to enemies, aim assist.
Auto
Oh,
center. Auto
assist, yeah.
center.
No, not auto center. It was aim assist. So, like, if you have your like crosshair, say like here,
Yeah.
and you look slightly here, it will auto lock on and snap in.
Well, with PC specifically, if you use mouse and keyboard with the aim assist, it actually like messes up your scroll speed.
Yeah.
It won't let you scroll fast.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work like an aim assist.
It's almost like you
incorrect.
move your scroll like instantly like that, right? You move your mouse, but then it's just like it's really floaty like this almost.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Like slapping around.
Mhm.
Yeah. Skybax,
I-
what's
I
your
had to think-
favorite?
Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. I'm glad I'm going third.
I'm getting a
my-
drink.
My most favorite Halo moment, I think, actually was a recent thing. Playing a Fiesta match this is a custom Fiesta match in the Spartan Wargames community. There was like only 4 of us in there, and it turned into like an impromptu ninja assassination match because we all just started being sneaky.
Mhm.
And I had some of the most fun I've ever had in Halo playing in that, just finding the best hiding places with Cloak. It was on Reach, I think, and so the assassination animations were chef's kiss.
Halo 5's actually had some good assassinations too. There's a lot of servers with slow assassinations. That's what I noticed still.
Yeah, It's just harder in Halo 5, I think, to even get them, just because of how the game is set up. Like the
Yeah, like
maps
how
and the guns
fast
and
it is.
everything.
Like it's
It's
really,
way faster, yeah.
yeah,
And I feel like they've been nerfing cloak a lot in the newer games. Like in Reach, if you don't move, you are invisible.
yeah.
Unless somebody aim assists over you or they see the reticle turn red, you are invisible if you're not moving. Whereas
Yeah.
in 5 and in 4
Long
and in
live the bearded Viking, Mr. Gertzilla.
Yeah, you see them like it's almost like a transparent thing.
Yeah, which I don't like. I think they ruined that. I play tested a Halo game one time that I don't even think it ever got released, and the cloak in that game was the best cloak they've ever done, and I wish that they released it.
Nice.
Could have been. What could have been.
Could have been.
Could have
I
been.
feel like a lot of Halo is what could have been, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the Mega Bloks game. Sad
Mhm.
about that.
That's-
Sadly,
That's still here a little bit.
Yeah, it's open source now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Someone can make more.
So yeah, what about you two guys at the bottom? What's your favorite moment in Halo?
That's a tough question for me. I think my best performance in a Halo game was this time. My buddy Swain and I. Now, for context, Swain is the co-founder as well of Soul Company. This is like when we were first starting out, though. We pulled a shutout against a team. Like, granted, I know the skill-based matchmaking was probably like not great, or maybe they were trolling or just not playing. I don't know what happened, right? But we were just like 30 points in, and we just said to ourselves, "What if we pulled off a shutout?" And lo and behold, we did. So, this was in SWAT, and yeah, cool. I don't know. That was, again, a fluke for sure. I'm not that good, but the fact that it happened in a match-made game, I was very, very happy with that.
Good.
We were a little ecstatic.
On the subject of assassinations, wouldn't it be amazing if it added assassinations in Campaign Evolved? Wouldn't
They
that be
might.
spectacular?
Yeah. To be fair, I mean,
I go
'cause-
back and forth on that. I don't know. Just it's like, on one hand, I think they're cool, but actually, for a campaign game, I think it'd be good.
I think if you want, just have the option to turn them off. Like, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
To have it
Yeah.
That's true.
toggle. or like force you to hold down the button instead of click, which like
Yeah.
that's what they do in a lot of Halo games anyway.
yeah.
There's no
Mhm.
downside to adding them if you want them.
True.
I think I'm going to talk
True,
more
and it's a
about on
campaign
that
game,
a
so
bit
it's
later
not-
on.
So there's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll,
It's a campaign-only game, so there's not the talk about timing and
Right.
anything
Well,
like that.
do
So
you think they might eventually add multiplayer to it?
I hope
Maybe.
not, personally.
I think they
I
said
actually
they were
hope
going to,
not.
right?
Why do you hope they don't?
See, I personally think, again, this is just me, particularly. I know I don't speak for the entire Halo community, but I feel like 343 or now Halo Studios needs to more than ever just go back to the roots of what made Halo Halo. I feel like with Infinite and with 5, they were really focused on the multiplayer and trying to bring the competitive scene back. Even in 4, they were trying to copy Call of Duty's multiplayer, right? And while I agree, like I understand that multiplayer is like what keeps gamers here, right? I feel like there's something to be said about going back to the roots of like why we all loved Halo in the first place, and that was like, we really just loved the story, we loved the campaign, we would go back and play it over and over again, just to go back to the roots, especially with the coming to PlayStation 5, letting PlayStation players know, hey, this is Halo, like this is like, this is what Halo is, and to let them like, and I really like the idea of them doing a full remake rather than a remaster, because rather than just slapping on a fresh coat of paint over a game, like there's something to be said about going back in and truly rebuilding.
Right. Instead of just the
something
anniversary
that was
edition or something.
Exactly, because you can just slap a fresh coat of paint on a car and just be like, "Yep, go right out there," But when you're rebuilding the car and like truly understanding how it works, that's like that's what I think Halo Studios needs right now. They
Well, I'm
need to
just
go
hoping.
and
Well,
just
the new engine's gonna look. Hopefully, the engine's gonna look
Yeah.
amazing. It's the
Well,
first
Unreal
time seeing
Engine
a new
5, right?
engine.
agreed.
Nice.
And
I-
again, with Unreal Engine 5, they don't have to just make their own engine like they did with Infinite. So
No.
Yeah, this
That's-
is something that's brand new.
I think I like
do-
to try and bring us back to the Halo moments because we've still not
Oh,
heard
shit, my
from.
bad.
No, that's all
Sorry.
good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We got loads to talk about this evening, so don't you worry.
I have more to say. So
Yeah. But I also want to hear from Halo Spotlight, his favorite Halo moment.
I did mention about going to the HES, but I
You
mean,
did, yes.
Yeah, that would probably be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
well, I
the
think the
YouTube
only one
movie.
else that's here who isn't Buddy is me. So I think, oh God, because like I said, I've been doing loads of different stuff over the years. I think my favorite moment in Halo, I'm going to be really cheesy and just say being able to create such a big community that we have right now.
I can.
What started out as me looking for games on Facebook with a Facebook group called the Halo Custom Games. It had 100 of us in there, and we were just random people on the internet. I then suggested, why don't we move over to Discord and make an actual proper community out of it? Next thing you know, a year later, I take ownership of the group, and I think the rest is history. And I think it's been really nice that I've been able to meet, you know, all of you guys, and you've stuck around. So I feel like I've done my job at creating a good community, and I think that's probably my favorite moment in Halo, is be able to
Well, for me,
create
you
a
revived back to the 360 area.
yeah.
Basically.
And what's been really good is, you know, I've met 343, all Halo Studio employees. I've been able to meet Steve Downs and Jen Taylor in person to talk about Spartan Wargames as well. So, you know, it's really nice to know that we are seen, and again, it's because of you guys. So thank you. Achilles, well, this is a bit of a different stream than I expected. Do you not read your messages on Discord that we've been planning a podcast for like the past couple of months?
heavily planning it.
No, I don't. You've been absent.
Just a very quick question, actually, while I got you all here, and I'll also read from chat as well. What do you guys think about the state of Halo in terms of, like, so obviously 343 came out, made Halo 4, Halo Wars 2, Halo 5 Guardians, and then as they made Halo Infinite, they then rebranded halfway through to Halo Studios. What do you guys think about, like, the current state of Halo and the rebrand?
Who wants to go
For
first?
me, it's.
Skybax is here, like, I'm sitting, waiting, menacingly.
Well, for me, it sounds like it should have been a decision made when it first happened. In my opinion, it should have been. They knew once Halo 5 came out, they should have rebranded. In my opinion, they should have rebranded right after that.
Well, considering that, obviously, Halo Infinite released in the state that it did, do you think that would have been a good idea then?
It could have helped.
I'm gonna flip it now, knowing how
Yeah.
Halo Infinite has lasted these past couple of years. Do you think that a rebrand away from what people already know would have made things worse?
I don't think it would have mattered at all.
No.
It would not have mattered. Yeah.
No.
I
And
think,
why
I
that?
think a rebrand is
Might have made it worse, honestly.
I think a rebrand is good because didn't the rebrand also come on the tails of leadership change?
Yes.
Like there's new people
did.
in the studio. It is a new studio technically because it's new people. So a rebrand makes sense at that point. I think rebranding the name and not changing anything else about the studio is stupid. There would be a point in that.
And I think that's what maybe Recon was talking about originally, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You were talking about rebranding before Halo Infinite came out.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I think what Skybax is saying is my kind of answer, but as much as annoying as that is during like the lifetime of a particular game that said that it was going to last 10 years, also at the same time, if they're going to announce a brand new game, leadership and studio changes, as well as a new name, I think the way that they did it at Worlds was really good. I think they did it really
It's
well.
right in the middle. It's 50-50. It's right in the middle, 50-50. It's
Mm.
half and half.
I'll be honest, from my perspective, one thing that Halo Studios I think has always struggled with is committing to their own ideas.
Yes.
And the rebrand, to me
Yes.
at least, came across as they're just trying to not commit to something else again. And I get why they rebranded. They wanted to, fresh leadership and fresh members of staff and whatnot. But to me, it's like, I don't know. It feels a bit like a cop out of them kind of trying to say, "Oh, look, we're different now. The same mistakes aren't going to happen again." And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in your boat, actually.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I think 343's issue for the longest time, especially with all their games, is they've always been what I felt like to be a second half developer, where like the games launch poorly with all these features missing, and then like later down the line they finally add them back, and suddenly the game's playable or more enjoyable again. But by the time that happens, they've lost a good chunk of their player base, so they can't. So they need to have a strong launch with their games. If this rebrand's going to work, they need to have a strong launch from the get-go with, like, because even in Infinite, we couldn't really play customs, like we were struggling to play that.
Custom
think
creator
all-
everything, yeah.
Customs work for Infinite was not even working at launch at all.
Exactly. So they need to
I
make
do-
sure that's,
I do think one major factor about that though is that Halo has become a multiplayer focused game instead of a campaign focused game. And when you are developing a game that is reliant on thousands of players playing at once, you kind of have to get player feedback before you can fix things. Like as a developer, when you're developing a game, it's a closed loop circuit. You're only getting your own feedback. Even if you put out some like testers, that's still only 100 people maybe.
Not
that'll
even.
give you feedback. Not even 50. Even like
Yeah.
it depends. Whereas when you release a game that is multiplayer focused to the world and have 50,000 people on it, you're gonna find issues that you never expected, and you're gonna have to tweak things, and that's kind of how game development works when you are working with a multiplayer focused game.
Do you
It's different.
think that maybe with the mods, so like we had the I can't remember how long it was for. I think it was for a week, didn't we? We had like a play test that you could sign up
There's
to.
two.
There was two, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe they
I
could
was
have
part
done
of that.
more? Yeah, I was part of both. Do you think that they could have done more play tests? Because I agree with you, Skybacks, on that. Like, you're going to get lots of feedback, but I feel like Halo Infinite's development was in such a weird state. Like, you'd just come out of COVID. People were trying to get back to normal, and it almost felt like after the technical preview, nothing was done to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it only changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Only changed the
Mhm.
So do you think
Yeah,
maybe they
but
should have done some more play tests?
Well, I
Yes.
think
I think they should have happened earlier for sure.
they're not very vocal or open, or at least they weren't, about the playtests that were happening internally or with other members of the community. Like they have, I think it's like the Forerunners and the something else group that they have that's made up of like content creators in the Halo community, or at least some of them, that did playtests for half a year before the game came out. And I know that they had playtests within Microsoft and Xbox way before that as well, so they had a ton of playtest opportunities going on. I just the one thing they always struggled with was just actually telling the fans what was happening and what was actually going on. I feel like with Halo 5, like we had a lot of great Vidocs, we had a lot of, no, this is what's happening, like this is where the games are. And although we didn't get to give as much feedback on Halo 5, I feel like they were a lot better at kind of being transparent in regards to where the game was at compared to Halo Infinite, at least.
I feel like that's almost just a problem with Microsoft, though. Like any kind of major corporation like that.
That's what I was going to say as well.
Isn't
yeah.
going to want to talk to their fans.
Yeah, and I feel like
You don't want to get started on that.
Halo's at a point now where if I feel if they truly want to start fresh, and they do the studio rebrand and the relaunching the game franchise essentially, Microsoft just need to say, okay, we're just gonna hand over the Halo IP. We're never gonna do it
Exactly.
because that's like it's the most famous IP. But I feel that so long as Halo is under Microsoft, it's never going to be able to get to where it used to be, because I hear a lot of stories from 343 and Halo Studios and the way that the business is run and stuff behind the scenes, and it's like, the studio could do the best jobs, and if Microsoft is kind of on the strings, there's a limit to how good the game can be, right?
Yeah.
I want to agree
Yeah.
with you, but then also I'm going to disagree with you at the same time, because there are plenty of other studios that have been under Microsoft's belt which have actually done really good. I think the recent issues of Halo, there is definitely issues at Microsoft, but equally there was issues with 343 Industries. And just going on the back of what you said, I've heard my own stories and scenarios. I've witnessed a couple of things as well, which have kind of made me turn a little bit of a blind eye. So I just like there to be equal issues on both sides, which hopefully, who knows, they might get
The
resolved.
contractor issue is something that's been brought up publicly. Like, everyone knows that Halo 343 Industries, Halo Studios, for a long time just ran off of contractors, right? And like that's definitely a thing that Microsoft do. That's not really a speculation.
It's like there was issues during Bungie's era too.
Yeah,
It was an issue.
but
There's something with Microsoft too. That's what it is.
like proper team, they need to kind of say, okay, we're going to hire these people long term that want to work on Halo, so there's not as much of a revolving door, and then they'll be able to actually stick to the studio's visions for things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you, before I read the chats, because there's been quite a bit of commentary in the chat about this topic, what do you guys think, or what would you, as a developer or someone in leadership, what would you do with the rebrand to start winning fans back over and trying to fix some of the things that we know is wrong with the franchise?
Just commit to an actual path. Don't try and make a game that's the best of both worlds, modern Halo and classic Halo. Halo Infinite tried to do that, and it's got a lot of fans. It's also got a lot of people that really don't like it.
Yeah, there's no kind of in the middle, really, is there?
No.
There isn't an in the middle, and I think it's been tried, and I personally would say it's failed. And I feel like if I was in charge, I'd say, right, if we're going to remake Halo Combat Evolved, we either go all in, and we make it as close to the original as we can, or we make it a fully modern version.
Yeah.
I really don't think you can do an in-between, because you're just going to have fans of the classic and the fans of the modern both saying they dislike it, rather than both saying they like it. At least that's what
I think for me, I think staying on a particular path is probably the only way, really, you can start to win people back. Because if you look at Halo 4, for instance, and then the drastic changes to Halo 5, and then you look at Halo 5 to then Infinite, there doesn't seem to be a direction of what art style they want to go for, what kind of technicalities that they want to go for as well. It does very much feel like a brand new game by a brand new studio almost. Each time, there's no identity to it. If you look at least with Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2 and Halo 3, sure, there's been advances in technology, but you've got that feeling, haven't you? With each game, each of those games has a very similar feeling. Not only that, I think as well, the OST, the music is very familiar with each game. You know that if you go to Halo 1 or Halo 3, it's going to be made by Marty O'Donnell or Michael Salvatore, both of them together. Whereas with Halo 4 and Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, they've all had different composers. And sure, the music's great, but there's no similarities or
similarities.
Yeah.
It's
other than the vocal Halo theme
Yeah.
crosses across every game. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah,
title.
exactly.
Yeah,
No.
the title music. Yeah.
Like if you listen to
Yeah.
like Halo 1 and Halo 2 or even Halo 3, there are some musical elements that do sound the same. They all have like the jingle and they all sound like they're using the same instruments. Like there's these little keys here and there. And you're like, "Oh, yeah, that sounds just like the game that I played like 4 years ago." It's just
I think if I was in charge of development, I think kind of contrary to what I've already been talking about, because I was talking about how Microsoft doesn't listen to their fans. I think I would listen to the fans less when it comes to narrative decisions. Kind of in line with what you were talking about being consistent with the story.
Mhm.
Is I feel like that's what happened to Infinite. Is they had an idea with the narrative, and then the fans didn't like the narrative, and they tried to change the narrative halfway through, and it just failed. And
They definitely put themselves into a corner with
Skyback.
Halo 5,
Yeah.
though, because they built an enemy that there was no realistic way to ever win against.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, they didn't really continue the Halo 5 story that much.
No, exactly.
They just
The
kind of
only choice they
replaced
had was
Cortana.
Yeah,
all they
the only
did.
choice they had was Cortana surrenders by her own ambition because there was no other way to beat her.
I think if they had if they had
Again, they needed to solve that on screen and not off screen. You know.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
They introduced new enemies in Infinite, though. There's multiple open-ended, unfinished stories in the Infinite campaign that they
Yeah.
could have made more narrative for, and literally, the fan base hated the narrative and got people fired, and then the narrative stopped.
The
yeah.
ending was a joke to Infinite.
I mean,
It's gonna be one of
as
the
well
best
with,
ends.
like narrative wise, I mean obviously we've got books and it would be I would be lying if I sat here and said that people there is some you could maybe agree on one hand that the jump between Halo 1 and Halo 2 there's no filler in between. So like how did Chief get from being in space to where he is now in Halo 2, which is explained in the Halo book. However, at least like with Halo 1 and Halo 2, you can kind of understand that he just managed to get home. He was just in a ship and he got home. You know, there was nothing else to it. Whereas if you jump from like Halo 4 to Halo 5, like the end of Halo 4, he's just getting his fucking it looks like he's retiring almost, you know, he's taken off his suit and everything like that. And then the jump from Halo 5, and then because there was no filler from Halo 5 to Halo Infinite, you're like, how the fuck did Chief get here? Why is Chief floating in space? What is he doing there?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
The fact that they didn't include the Didact's like other story and Chief Fat Blue Team fighting the Didact in a game will always make me salty. Because
Yeah.
the comic that covered that was like incredible. That would have been so good.
and a
in the
lot of
game.
people don't read. Like me personally, I just bought 2 books. I bought The
I'm
Edge of
illiterate.
Dawn, and I just bought is it Summit Protocol, the one where 343 gets uploaded into a soldier?
Yes.
What's that one
Yeah, I
called?
think so.
Can't
I
remember.
forget.
But it's one of the 2 newer
Oh.
stories. Like, and I do want to start reading all the books and whatnot. But you know, majority of us here, we're video game fans. Like, if you're gonna miss out key details on that and put it in a book, it just doesn't work. But yeah, maybe if they had, even though Halo 5 had a very rough story, I think it wouldn't be so bad if they had already continued and added more things to it, which would then link into the next game. I then think it wouldn't have
Basically-
been received as bad as it did.
Like, all the newer games just need more continuity in narrative.
Even if it's like
Because of-
not like direct, it could be just like something subtle, but some kind of. And I think they tried to do that with the audiobooks, with like how Infinity crash landed on the Halo ring, but
Mhm.
then that was about it. We
See-
don't know where Lasky is at all.
No, and that's the thing, right? I want external content to augment the story, not be the story. You know,
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, just sorry, I'm a little
There's just a
distracted
gap.
right now,
There's
but
a gap. If people
but
don't
that-
read the books neither, they're not
Yeah,
gonna
like,
know the
don't get me wrong,
story.
I love reading books, but when it comes to the Halo books, if I have to read the books to understand what's happening in the story, that's not reading for my enjoyment. That's homework to play a game.
Well, and the same with like
Yeah,
the
again,
part
I
of
say
the-
that as a book
part of
lover.
Same with part of the canon story being in the Halo Wars games. Like, there's so many cutscenes in Halo Wars 1 and 2 that I didn't even know existed because I don't really like them as games.
Hmm.
I'm not a
And the
fan of
Halo
those
Wars
games either.
2 set up so
I-
well for the rest
I-
of the games. as
I
well.
love RTS games. I did not like the way they did RTS in the Halo Wars games. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was a bit different. I mean, I played it a couple of times. I still think Command & Conquer is the best RTS game of all time.
Okay, old head.
Tiberium's son representing. I'm going to go through chat now anyway, because there's quite a bit that's been happening in the chat. So I'll read out a couple of comments. We'll start off with Achilles saying, it feels a bit refreshing, but the current state is just a very stale, dead state at the moment. I will go so far as to say that this is worse than the whole time between Halo 5 and Infinite for those 5 years. I think that's just because I think it doesn't help that while they were planning a game, we also had COVID. COVID massively put like a big delay between getting the next game out for sure. But I get what you mean though, because also after Halo Infinite did release, content-wise, they've struggled. They've really struggled to add things in. And it wasn't really until like this final year or two when they started dwindling down the development where things started actually coming out and whatnot, which made it a bit better. Let's carry on. I'll be honest though, with the lack of news and the whole thing with one of the employees who had just been there since Halo 4 days leaving has just been unconfident since in their ability. My biggest issue, and I understand that they're on a skeleton crew, but the lack of news and the lies that were at the beginning of Infinite and just how long it would take for us to get a new Halo game is wild.
Just on that, Halo Studios have never been on the skeleton crew.
No.
Their team is absolutely massive.
I think it's just because it was the whole contractors. They would hire
Contractors, yeah.
They'd hire people in for like 12 to 18 months and then they were gone, and then other people would have to pick that up and then learn what they've done. I think, yeah,
That's
there
not
was
really down to Halo Studios though. That's a Microsoft thing, and I can speak.
It's always been Microsoft.
but then
It's always
also
been a Microsoft issue.
But then also at the same time, maybe what they should have done is just kept a couple of people, like a handful of people that you would call like not like management, but like a senior level. So like, for instance, the company that I work for, I won't go into too much detail, but we essentially every Christmas, we recruit so many people to get over the Christmas holidays because we get really busy. We're an e-commerce company. So we're always selling goods, and Christmas, obviously, with the type of products that we sell wine. People like drinking wine over Christmas. So every Christmas we recruit like a bunch of people. You can call them contractors, but some people are kept on, and then they level up to like a senior position. So that means that when they get into the next round of employing people, there's people there with experience that can get information handed down from management and teach people how to, do the systems and the processes that they need to do their job. So maybe they could have just kept a couple of people on, not like a lot, but maybe just one or two people that have a bit of history and can kind of like vibe between management and the new folk.
Such a multi-level issue as well, because everything that went on with them making a new engine, but it wasn't really a new engine. It was just a very heavily modified Blam engine mixed with bits of another engine.
Yeah.
And like all that shenanigans, it's like it grows so hard to bring people in and teach them. If it takes 6-8 months to teach someone the engine, then they're not going to get much work done in by the time their contract ends, right? So.
Yeah. Dominic says, I'm a campaign guy. Halo 5 was the one game whose multiplayer I completely missed out on. Dominic, if you missed out on Halo 5 and want to play some Halo 5, admittedly, I need to start getting into Halo 5 again because I've been missing out the past couple of events. But we bi-weekly have a Halo 5 PC multiplayer event where we just play customs. If you do !Discord in our chat, you can join our community, and every other Friday we'll do a Halo 5 game night. So get involved on that.
I'll have to join that in. That sounds
Yeah,
great.
get involved. What else have we got in chat? I think it was more of people kind of like replying to each other from what I can see.
Yeah, it's nice seeing all of the discussion in the chat. Everyone's
Yeah.
having a good chat.
I wanna backtrack a little bit to back when we were talking about Halo Campaign Evolved, because I still have things to say.
Yeah,
about that.
sure. Do you mind if I just read out one or two more comments before we do that?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Sure.
Gotta read that
Dominic
last one out.
says, I'm not a huge fan of the banish, to be honest. It just feels like the Viva Pinata Sours showed up to wreck all my candles. Bluestone, first time chatter. Hello, Bluestone. As someone who started with Infinite before getting MCC, I can tell the quality dropped as time went on. I still like Infinite. I still like Infinite. I just love the Bungie game eras more. And I think that also comes with a bit of nostalgia. I think also with Skybacks, you kind of came into Halo during Halo 4, was it?
Halo 4 was my first one, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, as much as obviously Skybacks has played the originals, his experience of Halo is Halo 4. So obviously he's going to favor more into that, and I completely understand it. Obviously with me, it was Halo Combat Evolved. It's the first game that I ever played in the series.
Yeah.
And then I'll read one more. You said the last comment. Which comment was that? Spotlight.
The one by Joe.
What, my girlfriend? How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck could chuck?
Hey, there you go.
Jodie, I hope you're enjoying your Chinese, and say hello to your grandparents. She's round her grandparents at the moment because it's her granddad's birthday. Happy birthday, granddad.
Oh, happy birthday.
I would go around there, but unfortunately we planned this event in like months in advance, and then she was like, oh yeah, it's my granddad's birthday, so this end. I'm like, no, it's the same day as my podcast. No. Feel really bad I could go over, but we saw them last week actually for a takeaway, so it's all good. Okay, Skybacks, over to you. What was it you were what are we talking about now?
So, back at near the beginning, Spotlight was talking about how campaign evolved. He hopes it just stays campaign because that brings people back more to the big, like how Halo started, right? And how people first got into Halo.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I half agree with him, but I think the only reason that worked was because it was the first Halo. Like, Halo Combat Evolved introduced people to a universe they'd never heard of before or played anything about. And so it was a great introduction to the series because it was the first of the series. But I feel like now with the current climate of gamers, if you release a game that's just a campaign, just single player, or just co-op even, you're not going to have a lot of replayability just because people are looking for new content always in the way people play games now. So I feel like if they don't add a multiplayer aspect to Campaign Evolved using the new engine, it's not going to last very long because the people have so many other games to play now. It's not like it's, oh, this is the premier sci-fi first-person shooter game that I can play on my console I have in my living room type of thing, like what happened with Combat Evolved. So that's just my opinion about it. Like if they don't capitalize on the multiplayer, because that is what Halo has become known for, is the couch co-op and the multiplayer and the party scene of it. Not even the competitive scene, that came later, but the customs and the getting a group together and playing LAN parties, that is all multiplayer and not campaign. So if they don't do that, then they're missing out on a lot of stuff.
In my opinion, when you just talked about that too, remember, this is the first game going to PlayStation, and it's going to get people into Halo. It could make it potential for multiplayer games that come from Halo for this new engine, because it's going to give PlayStation a chance to experience Halo for the first time and everything. Like, it's giving you back the era, the coach co-op. PlayStation doesn't have like Halo on their system. This is the first time it's going to be introduced for a new genre. Same thing with Forza. Forza's coming to Halo too, from Microsoft to PlayStation. It's the first time in ever. It's only been PC and Xbox. It's a new genre. It's a new generation of consoles who are going to grow up with it now, basically.
It really depends on what they're going to do with multiplayer, because they have a choice on whether they actually want to continue with modern Halo at the same time. If they want to do modern Halo multiplayer at the same time, and they just focus on doing classic Halo in the campaigns only, who knows? But
who knows? Yeah. But this is the first. Yeah, and this is the first time this mess Halo 1 remake is actually 4-player co-op, not 2. It was originally 2-player co-op. It's actually going to be 2-player co-op split screen, but it's going to be 4-player online co-op for Halo 1. I don't know how that's going to play out.
Are we all going to come out of the same cryo tubes, or will there be more cryo tubes?
Different cryo tubes, like different Spartans, like different Spartans.
one cryo tube pops out and then he just multiplies.
Is it going to be like in the lore, like into the different Spartan names, like Master Chief?
Oh, that would be really cool. Imagine
Yeah.
if like Linda is like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
one of the Spartans you can play as or something. I don't know.
yeah. That's what I'm saying, because it's going to be 4 Spartans. Remember, there was 4 multiple cargo tubes there on the station. Master Chief wasn't the first one to be awake. It was other Spartans on that parallel arm.
I feel like that they'd have to change the story pretty significantly for that to happen, right? If they actually introduce new characters.
I mean, they'll technically have to change some of the lore anyway, right? Because they're introducing weapons that weren't in the
Yeah.
original Combat Evolved and stuff. So
Sure.
Yeah,
But I think
yeah,
there's a big difference between Chief is the only one here versus oh my god, we had 4 Spartans here. I mean, yeah, it's fun to play co-op and have that lore built in, right? You know, but I mean, as much as I love co-op, and I will be a co-op defender for the rest of my life. I
Mhm.
mean, most of these games, they really are meant to be played single player, like it is. Like this is Chief's story, you know. And I mean, it's
I think
it'd be fun to have the extra Spartans for sure, and have lore behind them. But I mean, it's in my opinion, it's one of those things. I don't think it needs lore. I think it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
me and my buddies are gonna play some Halo together, and we all know that we're just doing, you know, just playing
Yeah.
together, you know. And
right. Well, how many of the campaigns even had a multiplayer lore? Like it was 3 and ODST and
Mhm.
Reach, maybe.
No, it was
I think
Halo
your
2.
cousin
It was Halo
Spartan.
2. It was probably Halo 2 up to. It was Halo 2 and onwards.
Well, so in Halo 2, did you play as Arby in Halo 2 or just another chief?
No,
yeah,
you played
you
as...
played an Arbiter as
It was
in
another
Halo 2
mission.
missions,
In 2?
Yes.
but then in 3 you actually had Arbiter.
Yes.
as
Right.
your
So
second
that's
player.
what I'm saying. Like as the second player, were you just a copy of the first player in 2?
Yes.
That's pretty much, yeah.
So then there was no multiplayer lore in 2 yet.
Well, look at 3. There's 2 different elites in the lore, but that's not.
Ye-
Those are different elites.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so... Yeah, Halo 3 was the only one that had technically lore with co-op.
Yeah, you could actually play as another character, and not just a copy of player 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Mhm.
most Halo games didn't have multiplayer lore,
Mm-hmm.
so
No.
it wouldn't be that
Yeah.
strange for them to just do 4 chiefs.
Yeah.
When you're playing on, actually, surprisingly, if you're playing ODST, you're not playing. The player 1, the host, is the rookie, but the other ODST
No,
is
it's
not
the
the
opposite.
rookie.
It's the
Yeah.
opposite.
That is true.
It's not the
I-
rookie or Buck.
It doesn't second player play as rookie the whole game.
Negative.
Who do they play as?
Just a default ODST.
Just a default ODST like a
Really?
Marine.
I
Yeah,
have
like an
now
MP.
officially ordered pizza. Sorry, I was away. I was literally just ordering pizza on my phone.
That's fine.
We're all just
I thought
talking. We're all just debating the co-op campaign lore, and Gert's just ordering pizza.
Already
Get a
got
pizza, by the way, guys.
Mate, I've just spent 30 quid on a big fat fucking large pizza and some sides, so I'm happy. Anyway, what were we talking about? Why are we here?
if you look at the things in ODST as you play, okay, if you play as you're the rookie at first when you come down, but you're just a normal rookie as a second player. You're not the MP. You're just an NPC.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up right now. You play as a nameless generic ODST who is visually identical to the rookie, but not lore wise. That's
Yes.
weird. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Why would they not just make you play as a rookie?
Yeah, but the rookie was actually a few hours at nighttime when everything was happening. You were trying to find your squad.
Yeah. Interesting. I always thought it was rookie, but that's interesting. I didn't know
Nope. Yeah,
Nope, it's just a rookie lookalike, you know.
it's
It's
an
random.
AI.
that. Random ODST.
Yep.
Who
But I
said-
mean, hey, if rookie was a rookie, it makes sense that other defaults look like him. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say, by Combat Evolved standards, there's no way to prove everyone is actually Chief, right? Because they all have the same armor. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah.
We
who
can
knows?
pretend
They
that's
could all
good.
be Chief lookalikes and not actually Chief.
Chief, Master Chief cosplayers, all right. That's what's
Yes.
going on
Oh,
here.
speaking of which, I managed to get my
No,
money
that's
back
fine.
for that finally. You remember? Do you guys see what happened in general chat recently?
Yeah, you almost got
No.
scammed.
I almost got scammed on Etsy for a Master Chief cosplay. That happened a couple of days ago. I went on Etsy and I was like, this looks a little bit too good to be true, but I'll put buyer protection on it and pay with PayPal. And then before I bought them, I messaged them. Then when I bought the outfit again, when I bought the outfit, I messaged them just to get a bit more info, and then about 4 days later, I noticed that the shop had shut down, but they hadn't cancelled the order and they hadn't messaged me or anything like that. So I couldn't view the item, or let alone their storefront. So I messaged them again, and I thought, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to create a ticket with Etsy, and within half an hour, they fucking refunded me the whole lot.
Wow. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
But what's really annoying is, when I said it seemed too good to be true, the shop was only open for 6 months. They'd made 400 odd sales apparently, and had a rating of 4.8 out of 5. And then they had reviews on all their products that people were buying. So part of me's thinking, were they just like faking their own shit?
They could have been faking it. Yeah.
Yeah, to make it look real. But like I said, that's why I went in with buyer protection. I wouldn't have bought anything like that without putting that in. And luckily Etsy was really good about it. So.
You should just get a 3D printer and make it yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
I could. Where do I put my 3D printer in my flat that I'm outgrowing? Literally, my kitchen area is right in the corner here. My living room and kitchen's built into one. So
Put it on your desk next to your screen.
well, the
No,
desk.
put it on your lap.
Right, so
Put it on your lap.
I've got one portrait screen here, usually for my Twitch chat and my Discord. I've then got my OBS set up here on the right, and then I've got my game here in the middle. So I've got 3 monitors anyway.
Put it under your desk.
Under my desk, right now I've got a footrest under there and a bag full of old
Yeah,
retro
Get
shit.
rid of that.
Get another table.
Use 3D printer as the footrest. You gotta do.
Make a free. I'll make one out of a free. No, I do want a 3D printer at some point, because I'll show it on stream actually. Bear with.
Don't fall, please.
What do you mean fall off? Why would I fall off?
said
I don't know if
fall.
I'll be able to show them on stream. I'll have to maybe turn the blur off. Actually, bear with me. Video background. Should we do it to Lovable Halo Addiction instead? That's his face there. And look, there's another one. Don't ask what. Don't ask why I've got
You're
his face on.
There we go.
So yeah, I made. Well, I say I made. When I do my charity events. So this is a time crystal from Time Splitters 2. If you've ever played that game.
I thought it was a Metapod.
No, it's yeah. I see what you're talking about. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
it does, doesn't
I thought it was a
it?
Metapod.
But that's a time crystal because I did a tournament recently last year around Christmas. But I also did 20 years of Halo 2, and I came second in my own tournament. We represented the Spartan Wargames team. We had about 16 teams turn up. It was fantastic. And this is the stuff that I do outside of Discord. Is I just do tournaments, and we made some nice little 3D printed trophies.
You need to do Halo 3 ones.
These little ones, by the way, I actually came second in the free-for-all. The only reason I got first place is because this one unfortunately went wrong in production. Like, the actual text goes slightly off. So we had to realign it. So I'll tell you what, let's
Nice.
but no, maybe I could. Maybe one of the next stream goals would be to fund a 3D printer. Like, to buy one. Because how much are they? They're like 100 quid at least.
Yeah, they've gotten pretty affordable for consumers. Honestly, you can get like a good size one now.
The
for, like,
film is the
100
only
bucks,
thing that's going to be expensive.
The
Yeah.
filament,
Yep.
But
Do
you
you-
can recycle it now. There's ways to recycle wasted filament.
Nice. Do you know what? I have a really good idea, and that would be... I don't know if I'm going to get caught out by the FBI. They're going to know my location if I say this, but... I know I have an
Don't worry, they're
I
in
have
your
an
quality.
infinite money glitch with 3D printers. Why don't you buy a 3D printer, 3D print all the parts to make a 3D printer, and then sell the original 3D printer?
Oh
and
my
you
god.
and you can then just infinitely make 3D printers and just sell them. There
People
you
actually
go.
have some ideas.
Infinite money glitch. You've just paid nothing and just earned shit ton of money.
It's
Why
like
not
making
just-
one. By the way, make one out of Lego.
Just print things you can sell already. Yeah, like bootleg Legos.
Yeah.
Those are expensive.
Hey,
They
why is the
are.
FBI? Hey, why is the FBI at my door?
Milk said CIA is calling.
Yeah. The bootleg Legos is actually one of the smartest things to do because you can get them so precise with the 3D printers.
Yeah.
It's like only experts will know the difference.
The only thing that
And
would be really hard
sell
is the
for
word
$100.
Lego. So, like, you know how small the word Lego
wouldn't
is on
spell
each
Lego.
of the,
You wouldn't
like,
spell
little... what do you call them? On top of the bricks, you got the little circles, haven't you? To connect the...
The little pegs.
Yeah, the
pegs.
little pegs. That would be really hard to 3D print. Because bearing in mind, obviously, with this one being 3D printed, I don't know if you can see it on the 2. Notice the residue, like, in the middle of it is really crap as well. Like, it's poking out a little bit.
Well, that's cleaner. You can get cleaners for that.
Yeah.
Buff it out.
But what I mean, though, is that it would be really hard to get it precise, but...
You'd
I
have
see
to
the
just get a really nice 3D printer that's very precise.
Yeah.
Obviously, the more expensive models can do better things.
Maybe
He has
I'll...
a Series S behind him
I'll...
and a 360 controller.
Oh, no. This is my modded Xbox, actually. Let me just show you very quickly. If I just turn it on.
Oh, you finally got it to come in.
Watch as the stream just turns into him playing Halo Mega Bloks on TV behind it.
Do you know what's really funny? I'm actually in the process. That's going to be the next game. Sorry, I get my feet out now. That's the next game I'm going to put on the
Cozies for
360.
free?
So I can FTP all my games that I've got on here onto the actual Xbox. You can't see it right now. It's just a white screen.
You need to get a capture card that runs from there.
I do. It's just then setting it up all the way over here, or somehow putting the video onto the screen and then. But this is the you can't really see it actually, the Aura dashboard. I'm hoping that when we get on here, right? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see like the games moving?
Yeah.
So I've got like a bookshelf of all my games. So like right now, if I wanted to, I could just play Black Ops 1. It'll just load it up. And I'm gonna just turn this into a big like media center, just archive every single fucking game. And you know, recently there was that not Halo, Star Wars First Strike. No, First Assault. That one game that we were talking about not too long ago.
The unreleased Star Wars game.
Yeah, I need to get the multiplayer working on it, but the actual game launches on here. If I go and find it.
Oh hell yeah.
Where is it?
Alright, let's try to get back on topic.
Star
What
Wars
topic
First
do we need?
Assault. But yeah, I'm just loading the Star Wars up right now.
I forget what we were talking about. Holy
We
crap.
were talking about the state of
think we're
Halo,
on.
and then we're talking about Halo Combat Evolved or Campaign Evolved discussion.
We already did
Right.
that already. We're on the
did
next
that.
one now.
Okay, right.
Well,
let's
on that
turn
note,
this off.
before we get on to the next, I gotta get going, unfortunately, y'all.
That's okay.
But hey, this was a great time. Appreciate y'all, and grateful to be on here and talk Halo with you guys.
All
It's a great
good,
time.
bro.
Yeah,
If you do get a chance to pop in later, feel free to do so. But I think we're going to be here for like
absolutely.
at least another hour before we jump into some actual Halo.
Yep.
Sounds good. Might pop in at the last few minutes. We'll see what it looks like. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one, okay.
See you, Byron.
Bye.
Bye. So, if we're going on to one of the other topics, I mean, we got obviously current Halo content. I've written down in my notes about Forge and just a couple of things that are kind of like happening at the moment. But any discussions on that about content in Halo at the moment? Are we lacking
Surprisingly,
anything?
It's getting pretty creative, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish I was good at it.
I wish too. Seriously.
I
I
can't
wish
even
I was-
comment. I've not played Halo Infinite in years, so I really don't.
I wish I was good at coding for the maps that people make.
That was really disgusting. I heard that.
He's having another beer.
Fourth beer, let's go.
Fourth beer. I can't think of alcohol at the moment.
Drink some water.
That's what I've been doing all day, bro. But we had a works party yesterday, and I just non-stop drinking. So
I'm making a stack.
nice.
You have to make
Pub
a lightsaber.
beer.
You need to duct tape it.
I'm just gonna. If you carry on talking anyway, I'm just gonna message Buddy and see where he is.
Let me go to my notes. Okay, what was your guys' favorite Halo campaign and why? Halo campaign, out of all the Halos.
Are we talking story or are we talking?
It could be
campaign
story,
design?
anything.
Anything,
Anything.
yeah.
Anything.
For me, before Infinite, it was Reach. I think was my favorite because you could be your custom Spartan. I loved being able to customize who you played as.
Yep.
After like for as far as fun, it was Reach. For as far as story, it was ODST. I loved the ODST campaign story, even though it was short. Like the writing in that was amazing.
Yeah.
But then I love Infinite campaign the most now because it's open world. I love open world games. So for me, that's peak.
I also would agree with the Reach side of things because you played as your Spartan. It goes back to what we were saying earlier about like when you're playing co-op.
Customization.
You know, it wasn't until Halo 3 where you had the extra characters which brought some kind of like lore and story to it. You could kind of maybe compare that with Halo Reach, where even though it's Noble 6 you're playing as, it's still very much a different character each time, you know, because you can just change your Spartan on the fly. So it would always
Like
feel
the
like you're playing as a new person each time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Basically-
really like stereotypical and say story-wise, probably Halo 4, but
Wow.
campaign design-wise, probably Halo 2.
For me,
I've-
it's out. For me, it's out of Halo 2, 3, and ODST. Surprisingly,
I feel like it's rare for people to love Halo 4's story. Most people think Halo 4 was clunky.
Halo
No.
4
Been
surprisingly.
So
good
my,
for me.
my top three, we'll go with third place. So third place is ODST. Second place, very controversial, Halo 4. Number one, Halo 2.
For me, my top would have to be Halo 2, Halo 3, and then Halo ODST.
The reason why I didn't put Halo 3 in there, because as much as amazing Halo 3 is, and we can all agree that is the one game which unanimously everyone loves playing, everyone enjoys.
I don't agree.
No! No! We've got some people that don't like it. No, I just think...
We can't agree on that.
I think the wider spectrum do enjoy Halo 3, and the reason why I don't put it in my top 3 is because by extension it is just a DLC for Halo 2.
Technically, I considered Halo 3 ODST as a DLC for Halo 2.
I consider that a DLC for Halo 3.
I considered it a DLC for Halo 2 because Halo 3 took place after ODST took place before Halo 3.
Like in between 2 and 3, right? That's when ODST
Yes.
happened.
So Halo ODST happens after the 4th mission of Halo 2. So when you're in New Mombasa and you're fighting on the streets, that's where ODST technically takes place. The only reason it's called Halo 3 is, or rather Halo 3 ODST is because it uses the Blam engine from Halo 3. That current version.
It was technically, if you look up Halo 3 Recon, Halo 3 ODST comes up.
Mm.
It was supposed to be called that at launch, though. It was supposed to be called Halo 3 Recon for ODST. It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
They actually did advertise it as Halo 3 Recon for a bit
Yeah,
within Halo
yeah.
3.
They did, yes, correct.
Until they changed it at the last second at launch, before launch.
I'm sure we can all remember painfully going through the Vidmaster challenges to get Recon.
Ooh, yes.
Oh my god, I did that 4 times. Surprisingly, I did that 4 times. On 4 separate
Night
accounts.
Slayer, I do like the Mega Bloks demo, actually, to be fair. It's really fun.
Okay.
I've got a lot
and
on
then,
my PC.
Okay, we already answered this question for the next one. What Halo game did you guys start with, though? I know you said Halo 4 for you, Skybacks. I
It
know
was
James,
Combat
you said
Evolved
Halo
for
1.
me.
Okay, it's the 3 of us for Combat Evolve.
Yeah, so tell me how you got into Combat Evolved then. What was it that made you pick it up?
I want to hear Halo Spotlight's side first.
Oh yeah, sure. For me, it was actually quite a simple case of my cousin had an Xbox. I always played PlayStation, but my cousin got an Xbox and started playing Combat Evolved, and he came round to my grandparents with it and was like, "We should play this co-op," and I was like, "Okay," and I fell in love with it, and the rest is history. Really, that's kind of the story.
For me, it was like my dad had an Xbox when I was young and everything. It's something that was the first system that I really played, and that's how I started with Halo. Really, an Xbox back in the day. That's how I started playing.
Nice.
Halo 3 was the main one I played the most of, though, because that's how I got my name.
Yeah.
Halo 2 I started playing more because of the story, of course, but Halo 3 is where I played the most, where I started the most.
Nice. See, for
That was like
me, my main... Well, the reason I got into Halo in the first place, actually, was nothing to do with So I'll try and keep it short because it is quite a bit of a lengthy story. So I was in hospital at the age of 8. This was back when they offered surgery for tonsillitis. So went in, had my tonsils removed, had copious amounts of ice cream straight afterwards, which was fantastic. And then I noticed in the children's area there was this new games console I'd never seen before, the Xbox original. They had 2 games on there. They had Halo Combat Evolved and Time Splitters 2. Again, another reason why I did the tournament, 'cause I love that game. And I said to my dad, "Dad, can you put this this game in for me on the Xbox?" So he puts it in, and we're just so shocked at like the main menu. Like the main menu just sounded so beautiful, and we're like, "Oh my god, what is this game? Like, you know, this is amazing already." And then we get to the canteen area of the first mission after Keyes gives you the pistol, and you're shooting the enemies, and I can't get past this elite. I just can't. He's just beating my ass all the time. My dad says, "Why didn't you go up behind him and smack him in the back and see what happens?" So I did that. Elite dies instantly. We both celebrate. Like, oh my god, that actually worked. But I was feeling really ill at this point anyway, because I just had my tonsils removed, and I looked at the blood that came out of the elite at the
Oh my
time, because
God,
obviously it was a
yes.
very gory game in that sense for me, and I just instantly threw up on my dad. He sat next to me. I just threw up on him.
Halo 1 actually had the most blood physics, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Halo
it
1.
did. And it was the most colourful anyway, obviously, with the Covenant. So he's like, "Oh no, this happened." I'm like, "I'm so sorry, Dad." And he's like, "Right, I'm going to take you to bed now so you can go sleep." So I go to sleep. Next morning, he says, "You okay? We're about to be discharged or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. But what we can do while we're waiting for me to be discharged, can you just bring in the TV and the Xbox? I want to carry on playing that level." I just got to the end of the second level Halo, and then got discharged. About a week later, I went into town with my dad to do a few bits and bobs, and before you know it, I'm holding an Xbox with a copy of Halo Combat Evolved in my hand. So that's how I got into Halo Combat Evolved, is I threw up on my dad after looking at Elite Blood.
Okay, you did vomit from the flood then. You did the flood vomit.
Yeah, I did the flood vomit before I even knew the flood. And what's really crazy is Halo Combat Evolved, I didn't actually finish until like 2 or 3 years later after buying the original. And the main thing is, I think what happened is I accidentally got my disc scratched. And for whatever reason, I would get to the 343 mission, it played the intro cutscene, and then my game would crash and say that your disc is dirty or damaged.
Oh,
I
my
missed
God.
those
So
days.
yeah, so
Yes.
I didn't actually complete Halo Combat Evolved until I bought Halo 2. So yeah,
Nice.
that's how I got into Halo anyway.
Yeah, that's funny. I kind of hilarious.
My story is not as funny as yours, because I was raised a Nintendo kid. I never had an Xbox, so that's one reason why I didn't really play Halo as a child. But as a teenager, I went over to a friend's house, and they had Halo 4 on their Xbox, and I played it all night long, like did not sleep. Played Halo 4. And ever since then, I've always wanted to play Halo. And then once I became an adult, I could buy my own things. I bought all the Halo games. I played them all.
You still prefer Halo 4 out of all of them?
Out of all of the older ones, yes, Halo 4 is my favorite of the older ones. Infinite is my favorite now, but like of MCC, Halo 4 for sure.
It makes me feel so old hearing Halo 4
Yes,
being
yeah, I
referenced as
know.
one of the older ones.
It technically is up there now, actually.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Halo
Yeah,
3 is
I-
going to be turning 18 this year, I think.
I played
No,
Halo 4 on
no,
a
it's
360.
turning 19 this year because it's 20 years of Halo 3 next year. I'm doing a charity tournament for it.
I'm feeling old now.
Which, by the way, Halo Spotlight, if you're up for it, I'll send you the details at some point because I'm going to try and get a load of the UK Spartan Wargames members together. We're going to do one of my charity tournaments for Halo 3, and I want to do some free for all and some team stuff.
Yeah,
What?
sure,
Why
I
we?
mean,
So one thing I'd like to Ben. Apparently, Ben is sending me feet pics on Discord DM.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I see.
god.
I have no words for that.
I did something funnier. I spent the last 10 minutes making an emo Girl's foot.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So you took a screenshot of my foot earlier when it was resting here. You've made an emote, have you?
Yeah.
Go-
Yeah.
Oh dear God!
He had all that time. Gee.
Fuck's
I
sake!
was just listening to people talk, and I was just like editing a picture.
So there's me, like listening to people talk, ordering a pizza. No, you're just editing a picture of my foot.
You know what? I wish I was.
You
You
got
know what?
toes out.
You could have. You need to make a lightsaber out of your beer cans and make that an emote.
Free toes.
Sub for feet.
Yes.
No, let's not.
I already have plenty of swords. I don't need a beer can lightsaber. I just use a sword.
Hmm. But what about you, Spotlight? Sorry, did you go over how you got into Halo? Like,
Yeah, my cousin.
okay, cool, your cousin. Yeah, nice. So I think in terms of like going back to my one topic about the current Halo content, I think so we've got two things. The one has just been released recently, which we were playtesting, which was the Scripter Guild Warzone. So for those who don't know,
Yeah.
Warzone from Halo 5 is back in Halo Infinite
yeah.
without the microtransactions. And we've got 2 maps that have been designed for it, and Spartan Wargames helped playtest those. So shout out to Ocom, who invited us along, and every other Wednesday we play that, and it's really good. And I think the only other bit of content that we are in talks at the moment, I'm part of my own sort of like Forerunner Council called the Halo Community Hub, and we are potentially doing a cross-community Castle Wars tournament online. We're still trying to work out the details, but I will hopefully be poaching some members and forming a Castle Wars team, probably playing it on Halo Reach. So that's really the only current Halo content I've got planned at the moment. Any of you guys got anything planned at all?
Nothing really. I'm just following whatever Spartan Wargames the vote to try to attend the events.
I just play video games, my guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Attend video games and
So really, this question's just aimed at you, Spotlight, because you're the only one that seems to do regular content at the moment on their website. Have you got
Well,
anything
to
planned
be
that you want
honest-
to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, we've just put up a couple of days ago, I believe it was, a new fan art feature for Jackie Hernandez
Mm-hmm.
art. We've got another fan art feature in the works from someone over on Instagram. But I mean, most of my content related stuff is just writing. But if anyone's watching and wants to be involved and wants a piece on the website, then just reach out to Halo Spotlight on X and or Instagram, and we'll sort you out.
That's how I got on there. I did my hashtags, and then you just found me.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's honestly so many people in the Halo community that sometimes it's hard to keep track on who has and hasn't already been covered. So,
I think it's
there's
also
so many people.
it's also worth like going through the content that people upload as well, because people use the Halo Spotlight hashtags constantly, and it's like I'm filtering
Well-
through all of it, and it's like that's nothing related to
no.
To
the
be
Halo
honest,
Spotlight.
on that aspect, one thing that HaloSpotlight.com is very like strict about is we don't feature people unless we have the permission.
Mhm.
And that's kind of it's a respect thing, but it's also
Yeah.
there's a lot of reposters in the Halo community that kind of take other people's work. So it's kind of just making sure that we're communicating with the original creator.
Yeah.
And not giving credit to someone who didn't actually create that thing. So
I agree with you there. That's the
Yeah.
one thing. You get consent from the original person, even though it's Halo assets. It's something we don't own, but it's something
Yeah.
that if someone's making content like what we're doing right now, like I'm recording a video for us for this on my channel and everything, but it's something we all consented to. Basically, we all
Yeah.
consented to.
why is that last comment? Sorry in the chat.
Wait, what? Let's have a look. Are you on about Milk's comment saying Recon's VTuber looks breedable?
I was in the middle of drinking. That called me completely.
Oh, the Milk. Oh, that's
dear.
funny.
Yeah.
I mean, she got a point though.
It's, I
Hashtag-
could go to. I could go to another one, make me have a beard.
Do you have any more muscular VTuber models?
Yeah.
Look.
I had to, so while that was happening, I had to put my blur back on, and then I realized at last moment I have a very NSFW video background that just popped up for like a second, so I instantly had to click
I
off.
didn't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Mario Goatsy. Don't ever Google it.
I don't ever want
There.
to Google anything that
There.
ends in goatee.
There you go. There's some of my beard.
Hey, there we go. He's got a beard on his. No, Milk, do not
Milk,
Google
don't
Mario
do it.
Goatsy. No.
Don't, Mel.
No.
No.
Don't Google
No.
anything that ends in goatee. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
I just realized
Bad.
between the
Goatee is
fo-
not something that you want. No,
Between
not.
the
Oh,
four
yeah,
of us.
spell it like that. You'll be safe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was just gonna say, between the four of us, we've got like the actual stages of like growing a beard. You can't see me because I don't have a camera. But
I don't technically have a beard in real life. James knows what I look like. I have to have a fake one. I'm always baby faced.
I just want my beard long enough to cover my neck. Like if it
Oh,
just goes.
okay, you need to have what he
that's all
has.
I need.
That's what James has.
My chin's
So I don't-
here.
His is too long. I don't need to go down.
And
Yeah, but
also,
gosh.
mine, if you notice, mine splits out and I have like this weird twirl in the middle now all of a sudden. I don't
Do you
know
have a
why.
comb for it?
James,
I
James,
do.
you should get some Viking jewelry and like.
You're
Yeah,
yes, you're
I
right.
know.
to your
The,
beard.
the problem I
That'd be
got with
super
my
cool.
beard is because it's so wiry, it would really hurt, like, putting it in stuff like that. Like, even just pulling that
Ah,
hurts.
it'll be fine.
Long
It
live
hurts.
the
Right, what's going on? I haven't
Viking,
followed.
Mr.
What's this?
Godzilla.
Zexon Knight, if that's how you pronounce it. Thanks for the follow.
That's nobody from my server.
Nice. And also, thank you, Halo Spotlight, for your follow earlier. I didn't miss
Yeah,
out on that. I just...
had to dig out the login details because I
Yeah,
could not find
I'm
them
also
anywhere.
live streaming along with him, chat.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll do some shout outs later on and make sure that everyone can follow everyone. So that's all good. Okay, well, so my other things that I've noted down I wanted to talk about was esports and events. Now, I know that obviously we spoke briefly about events earlier, but I think from my side, there's a lot of things coming up. I just need to grab something. But is there any events that you guys are looking forward to, either that we're hosting or Halo-wise, or just any events in general in the gaming sphere?
I wish there were more that came to the U.S.
Bro, you get all the fucking events.
Not where I am.
I need you all to go to Halo Fest so I can visit you in
Are
person.
you going to Halo Fest, are you?
I'm not going, but I live an hour from it. So like, if anyone goes, we could hang out.
So I was gonna say, I can send over some
We can
stickers
chill.
for you. Oh shit, Ben wants me to do the fucking fart cam. Haha, there you go. Didn't really work.
Yeah, technically, you still got to send me some stuff too, like
Yeah.
stickers and patches.
I'm looking forward to more of the Monday Madness games. Honestly, There's
Yes.
some good ones coming up. Chivalry will be fun.
When's
Yeah.
the next 24-hour?
So I'm going to be looking at doing that on one of my days off. I've got 8 of them because thanks to people like Recon is Awesome and in chat Zolo Cinder, they like to gift me subscriptions, which makes me do silly things for 24 hours. And you guys suck, but I love you at the same time. So don't go putting another 24-hour live stream on this stream.
And 30 subs right now.
Yeah, literally. You watch. Yeah.
Well, Twitch is coming out with a custom option that you can do. You can actually do a custom. You can gift 1,000 for $5,000.
Don't go
Wow.
dropping $5,000 on my channel, Recon. Look, I know that you like supporting me,
That
but
would
that
kill me, dude.
that's
I would
just a bit
die.
stupid,
Bro.
all right?
Bro.
Dude, you would
Bro.
cry.
Ben's
You would
already said,
cry.
don't give me like Ben. Look, at the end of the day,
$5,000
it's
is too
it's
much.
it's your wallet at the end of the day, bro. You do whatever the fuck you want. But in terms of events, anyway, I think for me, I've already spoken about the Halo 3 charity event that I'm going to do in the UK next year. That's going to be a big one. And that's why I wanted to buy the Master Chief cosplays, because I wanted to... The idea of Master Chief coming out on stage and handing you the prize, I thought that would be really cool.
That would be cool.
So I'll have to look at trying to sort something out between now and when that happens, because that's not until the 25th of September next year, because that's when Halo 3 came out. Warlord, I'll do the arm curls when we do customs. I think the only... I did want to do DreamHack this year, which is next weekend, but it's mainly just it's just a small tournament. It's not really like anything big like Halo Fest or Halo Worlds. So I wasn't really able to start planning for that. But we are planning for the Spartan Wargames meetup in Leeds this year. So the last weekend of July, the 31st to the 2nd of August. We're doing a weekend in Leeds, so if anyone wants to come pop over and hang out, we might have confirmation that we have a Halo Studios dev coming as well, because he lives in that area. So that should be cool. Be really good.
I know who that is.
Yeah, yeah, it's Fletch. We met him at HCS 2 years ago, so he's in the chat. He said he'd come out for a day for some drinks, so that'd be good.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. I'm just trying
in terms of
to.
events for like Halo Spotlight, I guess we don't really tend to do events, but we do cover events. So if anyone in the Halo community has any cool events planned, and then again just reach out, and we're happy to kind of put something up about it, try and get some visibility on it.
Nice, yeah. If I let you know when the Halo, because it's not until next year, but I'll let you know about the charity event, and then you can maybe put some on the website for that one.
Yeah, if you want to send me a list of whatever events you've got planned, and then we can sort out some kind of schedule.
Sounds good. So I'm putting an image up on stream at the moment. So because I'm not able to unfortunately go to DreamHack, I am going to be watching the live feeds anyway. But this particular esports team, this is ran by Oni Archive of the Banished community, and I'm going to be supporting them. So Team HSK at DreamHack. So make sure that when you watch a live stream that you said that I sent you, go and give them a follow on all social medias. Really cool guys over there. So I'm going to be supporting them next week. Sorry, I lost my notes. Where's my notes?
I didn't take any. I'm just.
I know you're just freewheeling.
Yeah,
Freewheeling.
I just posted stuff in our group chat.
Nice.
Just talk about whatever's being talked about.
Yeah.
Yum.
In terms
talk
of
about more Halo things if you want.
yeah, go on
What's
in.
your favorite gun?
My favorite gun.
Out of what Halo?
Just any.
Each Halo. Give me your favorite gun in each Halo game.
Each Halo game, that's a tough one.
Each Halo.
Make
yeah.
it
Pick one per game.
Okay, I'll start.
I feel like. Okay.
I'll start. I'll go. C Magnum. Of course. Halo 2.
Exactly. Everyone has to pick Magnum and C.
Halo 2. Covenant Carbine. Halo 3. I'm going to say. I want to say Covenant Carbine again because it's just so good.
You just can't copy my list right now, aren't you?
But you know what? I'm gonna change it for Halo 3 only because I preferred the sound of the carbine in Halo 2 than I do in Halo 3. I think the sound
People
is
put
better.
it in chat too.
Yeah.
Put your votes in chat.
Put your votes in chat. What your favorite guns are in each Halo game. Halo 3 then, I think. Fuck. Sentinel Beam. We go Sentinel Beam. Like that. Halo 4, the Saw. I like the Saw on that. Halo 5, it's got to be DMR. And then Halo Infinite, you know what, I'm going to say I love the assault rifle. Because I think the assault rifle on Halo Infinite is really good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
like
complain about it as well because they're like, "Oh, the assault rifle kills me instantly." It's like, well, just get better at outrunning an assault rifle.
It's one of the best assault rifles in any of the Halo games.
Yeah, I think it's the best.
All right, mine are for Halo 1. It's the CE pistol. Halo 2 is the battle rifle. Actually, I like because that was the first game that introduced the battle rifle. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Halo 3 has to be the sniper rifle. I like the sound of the sniper rifle in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Halo 4 has to be the SAW, of course. I love the SAW. That's one of my favorite weapons. Did we mention Halo 5 yet?
Yeah.
I can't barely even remember the guns in Halo 5.
Okay, Halo 3 ODST is actually the Silent Magnum. The Silent Mag. Halo 3 ODST. the silent mag. Halo 5 has to be not the assault rifle. It has to be the Covenant carbine in that.
Yeah.
Then Halo Infinite is the assault rifle.
If we're talking about rec variants as well with Halo 5, the Blood of Suban is my favorite gun in the entire game.
That thing is OP as
that's
hell.
that's the needle rifle from Halo Reach.
Well, there's a sniper rifle in Halo 5 too. It's a sniper rifle that's like a super one that one shots you regardless.
The Nornfang.
Yeah, Norton.
It's Linda's Nornfang. Linda, my bae. What about you, Skybox?
You're not wrong there, Killer.
I just finally compiled my list.
Oh, did you? C Magnum 2. You didn't put 2. You put 2A.
I like 2 anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
BR,
the difference actually. There's a difference,
SMG, ODST Silent Magnum. I like how we're all agreeing with the Halo 4 Saw so far.
yeah.
Saw
it's
was an
the
amazing gun.
Yeah,
They need to bring it
and
back.
Yeah.
they need to bring it back. They brought it back in Halo 5, but it was not. It was.
No, I
Halo
think it was
5
better in Halo 5, to be fair.
Yeah, Halo 5, it was broken.
Because you had the
'Cause it
smart
was-
scope, but you also had the variants as well, which are really fun.
Yeah.
You had the Halo 5 rocket launcher. Because someone can't someone can't spell.
It's the
And
beer.
yeah, I can see the infinite gravity ammo. I mean, it's obviously a bit
Yeah.
slower, but I can see why, because it definitely
Which version of the Halo Infinite?
it definitely does better
The
because
current one. Honestly, I liked the broken one the most because it was hilarious, but the current one is amazing.
the idea
Is
of the
Halo
gravity
5
hammer in Infinite is much better than any of the others, because the others you have to be looking at someone to kill them, whereas it's more of like an AoE, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it's well in Infinite, it actually acts like it's a hammer, like smashing the ground, making a shockwave. I'm frustrated when I get the hammer in every other Halo game now because I literally have to hit somebody with it, like
Yeah.
in the face.
I get it. Yeah.
Like I can't like hit in front of them and have an explosion. There's no gravity aspect to the hammer in any other Halo game except Infinite.
Yeah. Cool.
Not
There
as
we
much as MTC.
No, I get that. I think that was a really good change. Milk says, rocket launcher, ooh. No, Milk, no.
No, Achilles, they already decreased it. They used to be where it would clear a room. If you saw somebody with a hammer, they were hitting you with it. That was
Yeah.
how far the range was. And they decreased it a lot where you have to be like 4 feet, 5 feet in front of them now. Like at least within range where there would be an explosion of gravity. Same with the Mauler. The Mauler's gravity smash. Like
Yeah.
that's got a good
Wait,
little range
Mauler?
to it where if you hit them right.
The Mauler is
Mangler.
Halo 3.
No, the
Mangler,
Did
yeah.
I say Mangler?
No, you said Mauler.
I meant to say Mangler. The Mauler's the
The shotgun
there's a
pistol.
Mauler in Infinite too.
No,
Isn't there?
no, you got the Ravager.
No, the
Or am I thinking-
the bandaged little bolt shooter thingy? Is that called the Mangler?
That's
shoots
the
little-
that's the
little bolts.
Mangler. You know what? I don't even know my
Mutilator.
fucking
Mutilator.
Mutilator is
Mutilator.
the
That's what
one,
it's
yeah.
called.
And then the Mangler is the
The-
one that shoots the bolts, yeah.
Mangler's
And
the
then
one
the
with the
Mauler
little
is the Halo 3
Yeah,
brute
not
shotgun.
Mauler. It's the Mangler and the Mutilator. The
Mangler?
Mutilator
I
is
hardly know
gravity
her.
smash. Okay, Sal.
No, that's a Night Slayer who does that. Ravager, Spanker, I hardly know her. Right, Achilles, what you can do, if you got Twitch Prime, drop a Twitch Prime and you'll get ad-free watching for a month. Or someone gift him a sub. And then he's got ad-free watching for a month.
I just want to block Nightbot, honestly.
What about you, Spotlight? You haven't mentioned what guns you like out of each.
Yeah, so for me, it isn't actually the Magnum for CE. It's the Needler.
What? Sorry, I have to go back. Okay,
Gross.
so
That's disgusting.
the Halo 3 Needler was okay, and then Halo 4 came out and made the Needler like amazing, right? And Halo 5 it just got even better. But the Halo 1 Needler, what?
Yeah, because
I can't get kills with that at all.
I know,
I
but
can't either.
The design of it is just so cool compared to every other game.
Which version? Anniversary?
What?
The new
No,
remake?
the
What-
Like a
OG one.
brick, a purple brick with spikes.
I think it looks
It was
really
pink.
cool.
It was pink bricks. Pink.
Halo 2 carbine, Halo 3 carbine. You can tell I like precision weapons.
Mm-hmm.
The ST, I've just put the
Yeah,
SMG
pardon.
down because that's the main weapon I use, to be honest.
He's back.
I'm
He's
back.
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 Welcome back.
Just for another 15, but I can
You can answer one of
got
our
dinner on
questions.
the way.
Wait, what do you mean
Oh,
Spotlight is
shit,
1,000% correct here? Do you mean it the fact that he likes Halo 1 Needler or the fact that he likes the carbine?
Maybe both.
Huh?
I think the best Needler is the infinite variant of it, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I've not
I
really
agree.
played it.
No, I think Halo 4 and Halo 5 are better than Infinite Needler,
I was
personally.
gonna
Well,
say I
the-
really liked Halo 4's Needler.
But I mean the variant on Infinite that kills you in a second and a half.
Okay.
That is the best one.
But if we're talking about
The
if we're just
campaign
talking about base weapons
Okay.
here, because you didn't specify variant weapons.
I did say
Yeah,
variant.
if we're talking about variants, we could go down a whole ass rabbit hole on the best weapon.
The Diminisher of Hope is my favorite hammer.
As long as we all
That
agree
thing
that the
is
Blood of
OP.
Suban is the
That's
best
fair.
carbine, then I think we're all groovy, because it is.
Which one?
The Blood of Suban, the needle rifle from Halo 5.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
That's the carbine
that's
though,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah. And also when they made the variant for the Hog as well in Halo 5 Warzone, oh my god. I've got clips of me demolishing the entire team just with a fucking needle hog. It's so good and so satisfying.
And
My
Needle
food
Hog-
is on the way.
Beautiful, beautiful.
My food apparently... Wait, you can expect your delivery? When? Oh, there's no
I've not
tracking on
even
it.
said the most controversial weapon on my list yet, by the way. So I was up to
What is-
Reach, right? So grenade
Yeah.
launcher, because the GL in Reach is just the best.
Mhm.
It's just so good. Like the amount of times that you catch people off guard, bouncing that thing off 3 walls and killing the whole team was just great. Right, here's the one that everyone's gonna love. And I love this not because it's the best or worst weapon. I love it because it's the weapon that you control people the most with, and it's the Halo 4 bolt shot.
hmm
That
Ooh,
thing was
that's-
just like a pocket shotgun and required pretty much no ammo to be able to kill people with it. I miss that version of the bolt shot so much. Halo 5, I've just put the standard pistol because, again, I'm one of those kind of sweaty nerd players who just likes to use the precision weapons for everything. And then Infinite, I've just put the BR. So pretty much, I
Which
like the
BR?
precision weapons.
Which
Dominic,
BR?
you joke about the flamethrower, right? But I actually low-key love using the flamethrower in CE. I think it was a great addition to the PC port.
It's
back.
underrated too. It's underrated.
Yeah, it's
too.
actually really good. It's got quite a bit of length to it, and like all you got to do is stand in it for like more than 2 seconds and you're dead.
Yeah,
It's really
just
good.
Depletes your health.
Yeah.
Depletes
I'm
your health.
surprised no one said the sandwich for their favorite weapon. In Halo Infinite, to be
That
honest.
was that's a weird. weapon.
It's just
Changed my answer right there.
it's just a sword for fat people. That's all it is.
Yeah, I like my precision weapons, so that's why most of them are that.
Nice.
Okay. Can you answer this, guys? What's your favorite snipers of each Halo?
Ooh.
As in,
Wait.
like,
No
what's
variant.
off...
Not variants.
Well, wouldn't you
normal.
just say the
Four.
sniper rifle?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
do
say-
you mean just in general? Like, out of which Halo game is your favorite one?
Like which one's your favorite? Yeah.
I'm gonna say 4. I don't know why. I just like it.
That's
Ha-
a really good question.
I'm gonna say Halo 5.
I like Halo 2s because it's like it's a little bit different than Halo 1s. Halo 1s had a little bit more bullet drop in my opinion.
Halo 5
I'm
just
go- I'm
purely
gonna
because
also say-
of just how Halo 5 movement works in general on a controller. I think the way that the sniper also sways it, I don't know, I just feel much better picking up a Halo 5 sniper than out of any other Halo game.
What would you
I gotta
chat?
go Infinite.
Of course.
What would you guys say in chat? What favorite sniper of all the Halos? No variants.
I think Achilles says Halo Reach
It'd
or
be Halo
Infinite.
2 for me as well, by the way. Halo 2 is just.
I love Infinite Sniper. People hate it. They dog on it. Like, and I don't understand why.
It used to be dog shit, but now it's actually pretty good.
I don't. Well, the only thing I can see people complain about is the that it's not hit scan. That's the
Hmm.
only thing I see people say. They call it bullet drop, but there's no bullet drop in the sniper.
One sec. I think my food's here. I got a phone call.
It's just not hit scan. There's a time between when the shot
There
leaves.
is a bullet drop from a
There's
distance.
no bullet drop. Even from a distance, there's no bullet drop. If you click on something, it hits exactly where you click. It just hits it 3 seconds later. It's just distance. There's no drop of the bullet.
It's just a hit delay more than anything. It's a hit
Yeah,
delay.
it's not hit scan. That's the main thing. I feel like in
It's-
older Halo games, it was almost immediate. It
There was
instant.
there was only Ricochet in Halo 3, Reach, 4, Halo 5, and Halo Infinite. They added it later on for the Ricochet for the sniper rifle. There was no Ricochet for the sniper rifle on Infinite until
Halo
they added
3,
it.
the pit, rushing for camo and shooting the sniper,
Sniper
down.
pit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was so satisfying.
It was satisfying when you get it all bounced off the walls too.
Yeah.
We played a game mode, I think in Soul Company.
No, we played one
Recently.
too. We played one too here.
Did we do one as well? Where it was, I think it was on, was it 4 or Reach? Where we did a
Reach. It was Reach.
Ricochet snipers
yeah, Ricochet.
under a
Yeah,
window.
yeah.
I kicked butt on that, dude. I had it down.
You have to be accurate.
I got overkills.
You got collaterals on some of them too.
Yeah, I did really good. I was impressed with myself. Because I did not expect to do that good on any
No.
MCC game compared to you guys. You guys have played them way more than I do.
Well, some people know how to use a sniper more,
Me, I guess. I guess I know how to snipe.
or you know how to control the recoil.
Or I'm good at math. Could be math.
Math and
'Cause
calculations with the Ricochet.
It's angles is all it is. It's angles, right?
I bet you're really good at pool.
I'm not.
Probably when you're drunk.
Well, okay, so wait, no, I'm really good at pool on the iPhone, where you can angle your
Eight ball
shots
pool.
perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at pool in real life because I don't think my physical ability to hit the shot lines up with my mental ability to calculate the angle.
That's fair.
But if I can control it digitally,
Oh
and
no,
it's a
here he
perfect shot
comes.
every time,
Here comes
I
the
got
man
it.
of the hour. Let's see what he got.
Uh-oh, here he goes.
You got an entire box of pizza and a Coke.
Earth, pizza
Guess
reveal
what?
right
I got
now.
fucking
Pizza.
pizza. Hey,
Pizza
they
in
got
the
Black
camera.
Ops on the pizza box.
Oh no!
Ew.
Oh, no!
They could have put Halo on it, but no. Apparently, so there's a
They could
pizza.
have done anything else.
You should have told him we were doing a Halo podcast, you know?
I
Maybe they would
know.
have changed the box for you.
So I'm gonna move my microphone here. Hopefully you can still hear me anyway, chat.
Yeah.
But
Show us the pizza.
the pizza. I'm gonna show
Show
you
us
the
the
pizza.
pizza.
So there's a pizza
Yeah,
chain
yes,
in the
turn off the
UK
green
called
screen.
Show me the
Faraway.
pizza.
I'm gonna show you the pizza. Right, give me one sec. Let's,
Show me your Willy.
Show me your
Pizza
Willy.
goggles,
Anyway, yes. Pizza. Let's have a
and you
look.
can scan it.
I just went for something basic. I just went for pepperoni, meatball, and sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
Sweet
Is that
corn.
did I get that right?
Sweet corn?
You
Sweet
put corn on your pizza,
Yeah.
bro?
Huh?
That's,
Since when?
Pizza.
Why?
Why not?
Why'd you put corn on your pizza? What? I didn't even know
I don't-
pizza places in the UK gave you corn on pizza.
You can ask for it.
I've only seen that
in the
Japan.
US, they
I've
don't
never
even
seen
do
it-
that at all. They don't
No,
even.
there's no.
Oh,
there's
that-
no
that-
corn
yeah.
pizza in the US at all. I've only seen that in Japan, and that it was a potato, corn, and
Yeah,
salmon.
Japan, I can see it
pizza.
more. I can see it more in Japan because Japan likes their veggies.
The corn's a fruit, but yeah.
I don't even
What
think
kind of
sweet corn
what
is
kind of
like,
crust does he have? Oh my God, his crust is thin.
is like such a tame choice for UK topping sweet corn compared to some of the other options.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not mushy peas and mint sauce.
Your pizza looked good, Skybacks earlier.
Oh yeah, dude, my pizza.
The
I
thing
was
is,
so
this
happy.
isn't like a big chain in the UK. This is just one of those ones down a side street that lives down the road from me.
They're the best ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot drink Coke at all. I cannot drink that.
I'll have a bit more in a
Too much
minute. I just wanted to have one piece.
It says
now.
Peggy 18 on it. It says Peggy 18.
It does. I should have asked them to draw on the box because normally I usually ask them to draw on the box and they do. Like I've had people draw like wizards, dinosaurs, the 7-Up man, and all sorts in there.
Frankie DeVito.
I just wanted to have one slice because I've not eaten anything since last night, so I'll eat the rest of it when we play Halo.
You didn't have
That's
breakfast or lunch at all?
No, I've been hungover all day. This is the first thing I've eaten all day.
Bro, food would cure your hangover.
Yes, it would.
No, no.
You do this?
No. Listen here. I was throwing up all morning. I am
know.
not eating food.
It's because you're not hydrated and there's not enough carbs in your system. That's the
And
problem.
drinking water.
Yeah, I've been
Drink water, eat bread.
Yeah, no, I was drinking water, but I couldn't. You know, like when you've thrown up so much, you can feel it stuck right here.
Yep.
No.
It was stuck in my system. So anyway, enough of my fucking biology. What were we talking about? Halo weapons, favorite weapons.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Favorite
Favorite
sniper.
snipers,
Yep.
specifically.
So
Yeah,
I
like-
already said Halo 5 was my favorite.
Halo 2 for me.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Halo vehicle?
Goshawk.
Goshawk.
Falcon.
Goshawk.
Falcon.
Which Goshawk though? Skybacks.
How many are there?
There's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Probably 4.
in Infinite. No, there's none in Infinite.
That's not an infinite. Probably 4.
Technically speaking, Halo 2 Anniversary's multiplayer is a different Goshawk than the actual
Yeah.
Halo 2 Goshawk.
Yeah.
Speaking
of Halo
if you want to
2
get real.
anniversary, what about the gun
Halo 2
boost?
Halo 2 Anniversaries is Halo 4's is Goshawk basically.
The gun
Yeah.
I'm
boost.
gonna go Halo 4. Because Halo 4 was what I started with. That's what got me addicted to the Goshawk. I was a sniper on that thing.
But Halo
You
4
drive through a world. I'm just hitting everything like I'm.
for me, for some reason, it has to be Halo 4 or out of Halo 2's Goshawk. Because the Halo 4 Goshawk actually hit differently than Halo 3's, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I liked how it wrecked other vehicles really easily.
Oh,
too.
there's
Like,
Halo
you
Reach too. There's Halo
You
Reach.
could
in
take
Goshawk.
out
Oh,
a
yeah.
tank in like 3 hits with the Goshawk.
I think
Get it
for
right.
me, I'm gonna say Halo 3. I've had the most fun out of any, and I think it also comes with just like how physics in general works in Halo
Yeah,
3.
each Halo has different physics.
Mhm.
It's
I
the
like
sandbox,
this.
which
I like the sound. Like even though the sound is very similar, if not the same.
Buddy.
Oh
we
my
have to
god!
introduce this man.
Fucking hell, bro! You're lucky that we've been live for 2 hours. Where have you
And
been?
we're still
Yeah, my
recording.
thing was
You
the
you
timing-
showed up
the
right
timing
before I was
separately.
leaving, dude.
Sorry, I
Shut
used the
up.
bathroom.
It's all good. How you doing?
Right as
Just
I'm
got here and
leaving.
he already left.
How you doing?
Okay,
Right,
now you can introdu-
Right,
you
before
can
we
introduce-
carry on, let's full screen buddy up. Right, introduce yourself, buddy, very quickly.
How you doing? I'm Lovable Halo Addiction, for those who don't know, and I like to stream every day, and I don't sleep. So yeah, that's all you have to know about me. And I'm on Instagram.
Why are you so late?
He doesn't sleep yet. It's 2 hours
I
late.
just woke up.
So you were sleeping.
The thing is, I was out pretty far, and the traffic. I thought I predicted this right, and the traffic was not right. So that's
Was
when
it
I
bad?
went to
Was
the
it?
stores.
Get on your phone. On your phone.
I'd rather him not drive and interact at the same time, because we
Yeah.
might have caused
No,
an
you just-
accident.
Yeah.
You just turn it on and put it on the seat next to you. It looks at the ceiling. You know.
No, just pull over on the side of the road. or
Just
pull
car
up
side
on the-
podcasting.
Maybe next time, buddy, when we have you on one of these, where like get you to make your plans like 4 hours before you actually go live, so you got enough time to
Or like several months beforehand.
several months.
We'll change. No. Change the schedule. Like just again, put it. He was here 2 hours late. Let's just schedule it 2 hours earlier, but not actually start it until 2 hours later.
Yeah, Element starts at noon.
Yeah.
There we go. We got,
It's
we
like a
got
birthday
this.
party.
I'll
It's like
take
a
it.
birthday party.
Don't you understand? I'm like
Alright.
a white girl that needs to get ready. I have to put my makeup on. I gotta look good. I gotta look good for the
You gotta do your eyelashes.
All
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Well, on that note, I am leaving for the final time. Sorry, guys.
Bye,
Yeah,
Spartan.
bye.
Thanks for popping in, bro.
Uh,
Appreciate you.
Thanks. All right, y'all have a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yep.
Bye bye.
So we were just talking about our favorite weapons. We've had a lot to talk about. So we've spoken about what our favorite moment in Halo was, the state of Halo Studios and the games. We had a little bit of a discussion on Halo Combat Evolved, current Halo content, esports and events. And I think what we'll do is once we've finished our little chat here, we'll let you answer some of the topics that I've written down anyway. Just get your feedback on it. And is there anything else that you guys want to bring up at all before I let Buddy do his thing?
Did you, real quick, because I just popped in, did you guys know about the whole modding, like the people
No.
with the mods?
No, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Talk about mods.
love
Let's go.
Oh,
Go,
this
go,
is
go.
all about that.
This
This
is all you. I'm gonna eat part of my pizza
Okay.
then. In that case.
Alright, get your pizza then. Okay, so basically, for all those people who don't know, MCC is just, it's crawling with modders. And there's some cool modders out there, don't get me wrong, I've befriended a few of them. Drink water, but he's great. But besides that, the problem about these modders is, like, Halo Studios is doing nothing. Like, they're not penalizing these people, and the problem is they're flying around the map. They're like, I don't know, what do you want to say personally about it? Like, I know it sounds like a skill issue on my part, but like, they're just modding around the map, they're deleting things. It's crazy. It's gone insane. It's just really has become crazy, like the current state of MCC. And like, I'm all for like some funny trolling from time to time, but when you're like, I just see it every day now. I see it in every custom game. There's people who just join like the custom games just to crash their lobbies, and I bet the people that are listening to this, oh, that's me. But still, come on, it's rough. I feel like Halo Studios should do something, but they're not doing anything. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Have you encountered this before? Let me know.
What I did encounter,
I have not.
I
haven't yet.
Do you know a guy on in the space called Sher Productions? So he, for those who don't know who's watching chat, he is ranked #1 in the world for Halo MCC XP. Him and his twin brother used to do 20-hour live streams on Twitch, take it 10 hours each, and they finally got max rank. When they got max rank, someone had gone into an online game and basically pretended to be them, because there's a way that you can spoof your gamer tag to someone else's, and they were going around in public matches hacking the game, just like flying around, aimbotting, you name it. Basically got them banned forever. We had to get in contact with Halo Studios. We got a Twitch clip of it, and we had to get in contact. We got Mint Blitz involved, Uber Nick involved, everyone, just to try and get our friend unbanned because of this. So yeah, it's just shit. It's not so bad, I would say, now to what it was a couple of years ago. I think a couple of years ago is definitely worse than what it is now.
A little bit. It's like I still interact with like so many people who just have modded accounts and fly around. I see they do. The problem is I'm streaming a lot, and yeah, I see they change their gamer tag, and of course it's.
I think the reason why I don't see it as much though is because you're going into public lobbies. Well, I say public lobbies. You're going into the custom game browser lobbies, whereas mine are very much, they're hosted by me. So unless someone's agreed.
Yeah, we are locked down.
We are very locked down.
Oh,
yeah.
It must be nice. It must be nice.
And the thing is that sometimes Drinkwater, he'll join in, and he knows when and when not to use it. He's a chill guy. Admittedly, he's not been in our lobbies for quite some time now. He pops up in the stream now and again, but I know he's obviously more of your friend, and we're still friends, but he's more of one of your guys, should we say, in your community.
Sorry to interrupt. Just the chat was saying they can't have Buddy pretty much at all.
Okay, let me just turn him up.
No,
right,
it's not
say
everybody.
something now.
Hello, chat. How you doing?
Can you hear him now, chat? I've just turned him up to 100%. He was on 75. Gareth, you got to turn his volume up, dude. I'm so serious right now. I can barely hear him. Why so serious?
He's at 100 for me. I can hear him just fine.
Don't worry, guys.
No, it's on my end. They're watching it on. It's because I've got really loud headphones, so I had to turn them
That's
down.
weird though. So I mean, you guys can hear me in the chat, right? Like,
Yeah, we
so
can hear you.
picking it up.
It's my side. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
My side.
So what I'll do, buddy, is I'll let you talk about on some of the topics that we spoke about earlier. So Icebreaker, what is your favorite moment in Halo from the books, the games, events, etc.? Is that your favorite moment? Is it?
It's pointed at it. That was it.
No. Well, wait, is this my turn? Can I
Yeah,
go or no?
yeah. I'm gonna let you just talk
Alright.
for a bit.
Okay, well, actually, let me show you something really quick. That's not leaving. I'm in my room still. Hold on. Oh.
How the fuck do I open up this box of
So
chicken
you guys
wings?
heard recently that we lost a great the other day. William C. Dietz. You guys hear about that? The guy who
Yeah.
passed away who wrote all the great Halo novels. I actually had this little thing. I actually got this a year or two ago. Here's his autograph. There he is. There's the guy. But he's he worked on a lot of the great Halo classic novels out there. The Flood, a lot of the great stuff growing up, especially like Halo 2 era. Earlier than that, with the Halo novels, and he was a legend for what it was worth, and he just died a few days. So I just want to say as a little tribute, rest in peace, buddy, because he was one of the first people that actually got me into reading. Actually, which was crazy. It was either that or Captain Underpants. That's the two random picks. So it's like it's a weird parallel. Like I'm liking Captain Underpants, and then I'm reading Halo novels involving a man killing
Captain
Covenant. Yeah,
Underpants.
so shout out to this guy right here for making me learn how to read. So yeah, thank you, William. Rest in peace, brother. Exactly.
So he was illiterate before this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Achilles says,
Average
at this
rapper.
point, Buddy is just going to go and meet everyone in the world, but in all jokes aside, rip.
Yeah.
He has met
Achilles is some of the
you've
best.
met everyone now, haven't you, Buddy? Because you got
I've met
so
a lot
many,
of people.
you've got so many
Yeah, I feel
signatures.
I do. It's an addiction. I just got back
Buddy.
from a horror show recently, so yeah.
But are you going to Halo Fest
I am going to Halo Fest.
in
You going
Seattle?
too? Yes.
I'm not going, but I live like an hour from it. We should meet up.
That'd be pretty dope.
You know
Like I
what?
said,
That would
people
actually
tell
be
me-
amazing because we do obviously a lot of UK meetups, so it'd be nice to get the US guys to start meeting up with each other. I need you guys to start taking over the US side of the community here, if we have one.
Like, grab a drink
I mean-
somewhere.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wargames should just go to New York, guys.
Honestly,
And,
I'll see if I can send some stickers over or whatever, and then take a picture. You take a picture with your sticker or something. Just be really nice to be like, oh, these guys met in another country. Let's go.
that would be pretty amazing. Is anyone here, even in the chat, are you guys going to Halo Fest? Anybody? Bueller? Anyone here? Or in the
I'm
chat?
not. I wish.
No one's.
I really
I-
wanted to, but the tickets went on sale like the
Yeah.
worst possible time.
I
Oh,
can't
really?
afford the tickets
Didn't
at all,
work?
but I live close to it, so I can.
For me, it's the flight.
That's
The flight alone is
That's
the worst part.
expensive part. That is the expensive part. For me, the tickets were fine, but the flight, you have to get an Airbnb and all that BS. Probably, I'm not gonna, I'm not
Your
gonna
best
rent a
bet,
car. I'm gonna be
yeah.
going-
If you were going with a group of
That's the
people,
real
is get a
price.
group Airbnb because that's what we did for London, and that's what we're doing for
Yeah.
Leeds this
Mhm.
year. Which,
I know
by the way,
people say
buddy,
that.
we're meeting up with Fletch from Halo Studios in our Leeds meetup.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's
we,
pretty awesome.
we met him at
December 12th.
HCS, but he lives in the area that we're going to, so we're gonna go out for some drinks and whatnot. So
Just-
an
just
actual
let me know-
proper studio presence at the meetup.
That's awesome. Just let me know when you hang out with Mid Blitz, because I still want to sign some in Halo, so it's gonna happen one day. For most people don't know, my goal in life, for anyone who doesn't know, I like to run people over with a warthog. It's a very
For
It's a
science.
very big. It's a very big dream
For
of mine.
science.
I always say for science.
Yeah.
I know some people hate when I say it, but it's part of the tag. But I respectfully, I want to run over Mint Blitz with a warthog, just respectfully.
I
It's
well,
just my way of showing
I
love
did-
and affection to him.
so
So
the
Mint, if you're watching this one day,
the only
you're gonna-
times I've
be careful.
encountered
You might
Mint,
hear a honk of a warthog. That's all I'm saying.
You could probably get him to set that up in one of his videos, like
That would be nice.
Yeah.
in a lobby with somebody and have like a scripted.
the only
like,
time that I ever
science.
encountered Mint Blitz is we were doing the
I don't think you
Warzone
let me do
event, and
Mhm.
I
That's
hijacked
when you met
his
him.
ghost and then
Yeah.
killed him with it, and then I shot him once, and then so technically I've beaten him in 2 gun battles, but that's it.
I've
So you did
played
that
against
for
him
Kirby.
in a couple infinite BTBs, and I've killed him with a pistol.
Nice. I've only run over one famous Halo celebrity to this day.
Hey,
Do you know what it
Hidden
is?
Xperia.
Yep, it's I was streaming and Hidden Xperia was in a custom game, and I kind of ran him over with my warthog, and yeah, that was.
He did
a
not
science
like
moment.
Did you
He
scream
didn't
for
like- he left-
science?
I did. He didn't hear me, but my stream heard it, and he left the lobby right after I did that. So. I love Hidden Xperia. Nothing against Hidden Xperia. I love the man. I love his voice.
He's
I wish
great.
I had a voice like that. It's just I saw golden opportunity for science, and I took that opportunity.
Okay, what
Nice.
about
Everybody-
Rocket Soft, guys? What about Rocket Soft?
He's also great. Love that guy.
Those
I run
guys
him
are
over?
amazing.
No.
Those guys don't play Halo, but they do theories for Halo. They're amazing. They hear it.
There's a lot of great Halo content creators that I feel like we should either have on the podcast, which would be great, or just also just be more active, because I've always noticed that Halo Studios only kind of garners against like a few people, which of course they deserve the attention and light, don't get me wrong, but there's so many other great people out there in the world of Halo content creators, you guys especially, and just everyone else that just we have so many great content creators out there, especially on Instagram. So shout out to a lot of great people. I'll list names in a sec. But it's just like I feel like Halo Studios needs to promote these people more. There's so many great people out there,
no,
and I wish they would shout them out and give them some more.
I
light. I know they
suppose-
do the whole. I know they do the Halo Spotlight thing, which I get it. That is a shout out, but I just feel like there should be more than just that.
We've
There's
got
so
our
much
own
more.
Halo spotlight right here,
We
right
got
down
some
here.
but we
There
need,
he is.
we
Yeah.
need more.
It's actually a good point because like part of the need for like HaloSpotlight.com was the fact that a lot of the people in the community felt like they weren't getting any attention at all. from the studio or from the rest of the community, and there's a lot of creators. I mean, there's thousands upon thousands of Halo creators in the community, and yeah, unfortunately, the studio just does seem to focus on a very specific type of creator, be it YouTubers or streamers. It would be great to see the studio focus more on other type of creators in the future, but obviously it comes down to like a marketing thing as well, right? It's like
So I've had my first
Yeah.
interaction with 343 or Halo Studios trying to consider me for Twitch drops. So when I did the Scripter Guild Warzone live stream event, my name was put forward, and I was reduced to 7 people, and then it went down to 5. But it just so happens that the 5 people that they chose to have Twitch drops were people that had big followings. And you've got to understand as well, like this, they are going to get first come first serve treatment. They are. I get what you mean, and that's why I appreciate what you do, Halo Spotlight. Like you're like a smaller version of that puts people like me, Recon, and Lovable Halo Addiction in that spotlight that that they all deserve. So ultimately, I like where we are as a community at the moment. I think for the most part we've got a pretty good following. Large sort of extended group of friends online.
one thing I will say as well, this is like a stream exclusive piece of information about Halo Spotlight. We kind of say team a lot, but it's just one person. It's just me.
It's just you.
I'm the only person.
Yeah.
I consider everyone in the Halo community, the people communities you're part of, is a team. You're
Yeah,
a team.
we're all a team, just in different areas.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you're speaking to someone on the X account or you see a piece, it's done by me. But we do have other people who are like on and off members of the team, like social media people, and we did have a Discord server, but it's kind of a lot of work to run a Discord server. So
We're quite lucky that we were a Facebook group that already had some kind of community looking for games. So moving over to Discord just felt really natural for us because it just offered a lot more than what Facebook could at the time. So
When Discord became a thing, it's nice.
The big thing for me is Discord. I need to make sure that this server is up and running, and then we use Spartan Wargames as a way to network. So recently, Recon is Awesome has become one of my community streamers. He does a lot of collaborations with me. So whenever I'm live, you'll see him live, and you can follow his perspective. Sometimes Buddy here will join the custom games from his side, but he's more obviously American centraled, so
different time zone.
Different time
you're
zones,
international, I'm on East.
Yeah.
And Skybax is our Halo Infinite lover, our resident Halo Infinite lover. We
Yes.
need to have one, so we got him.
Yeah.
You see one guy who does it.
Just
Yeah.
one.
At least one.
But Skybax is very good at, if I need some help hosting an event, he will be there. Same with Recon as well.
Yeah.
I can trust these two to host events for me. Because as much as I am like you in a sense, Spotlight, like I'm the face of Spartan Wargames, I like to try and give my responsibilities to others around me that want to help create something bigger and better. So I would like to get to a point that Spartan Wargames isn't just controlled by me. The only reason it's controlled by me is that I kind of had to take over the community. I won't go into the reasons why or how, but we had some issues a couple of years ago, and I just had to take control of everything and just make sure that we can still continue to grow. So I like you all to grow with me.
Understandable.
So
sounds like a plan.
very quickly, buddy, then we'll go over the topics again, because I do want to try and wrap up the podcast at some point and actually play some Halo with everyone.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I asked earlier about what your favorite moment in Halo was, whether that's from the games, books, or events. Very quickly, what is
I
your...
think my favorite part. Jeez, you put him in the spot here. Okay, so I think my favorite part from Halo maybe is it's a weird way to say this, but it's a love-hate relationship. I always love when Chief got Cortana after she waited for him, in the Grave Mine. That mission was a love-hate relationship growing up, and I've come to love that mission now. So that's one of my favorite moments, especially. And also another great moment was when she finds like what became of Captain Keyes in Halo 1. I thought that was another peak moment in cinema. It was just scary because it's like you really think this guy's alive after all this time, and
you connected with the character too a little bit too.
You did. It really was a relationship that you grew, and then to find out that he's been dead, for a decent amount of time is just, just kind of pulls on your heartstring just a tad. So yeah.
Cool. So, what do you think about the state of Halo, mainly sort of like regarding 343 moving over to Halo Studios? How do you feel about the rebrand and where we are with Halo?
I feel like we got a new name, same things going on, but overall, for me, I think I'm always hopeful for what the future of Halo is, but it has to be us, the content creators, that kind of keep Halo at floating in a way. I'm not saying we're what's keeping it alive, of course, but I think it's more the fact that we, have to stay strong as a community and just hope for the best. Hopefully, this next Halo game's gonna be great, and hopefully we get more Halo games in the future. And even if we don't, we still got MCC. We can still make more memories with our Discords, with our collaborations, with the content we can make. If you think about it, we could have just kept it at Halo Reach, and we were fine. Think about it. I know it sounds crazy because everyone likes Infinite stuff, but I'm just saying.
I would say
there's
go to Halo
so much
4.
stuff you could do. Yeah, like I like the other Halo games, but I'm just saying, think about it though. There's so much you can do in Halo, not even just like playing the video game. You can make machinimas, you can do photography, you can do collaborations. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Halo for creativity wise, and I think that's something that people need to, I guess, be more a part of. I think I want to be more a part of making machinimas. Hell, Halo Fest is going to be having a whole competition for Forge maps. For art, for cosplay, for a film. Keep in mind a film, and I want to be one of those people that enter. So fingers crossed, I got the brain cells to do that.
I've always said that Buddy kind of looks like a bootleg version of Thomas Lasky.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I think that's a compliment.
He does. Okay. What about Halo Campaign Evolved? Are you excited? Do you have any thoughts and opinions on?
I am excited for one reason. I am excited. It's like a 50-50, but not like in a negative way. Like for me, I'm excited because isn't there supposed to be like 2 missions with like Johnson?
Free.
Two new missions.
2 extra missions.
Yeah.
Oh, I
2
thought it was
missions. I'm
free.
excited for that.
I got.
Was it
I
three?
thought it was free.
2 or
We got
3.
yeah.
2 or 3.
Well, I'm excited for that. I want more Johnson moments with Chief because I think they were the best relationship in all of Halo, and the fact that they killed him off in the third one, it still makes me cry to this day, and I still get a little teary eye every time I stream 3. Every time I stream 3's campaign. So I'm excited for that. I do hope that they do add matchmaking and customs to this game because I think
they
as
will.
of right now, it's not happening. It's just the campaign. So hopefully
Yeah.
they better add that shit. They better.
They just got to see on how it's gonna do.
I don't see why they would develop the whole game in a new engine and not make multiplayer.
Exactly.
That's like that to me. That's a
very true.
no-brainer.
You know what? What would actually be great is if they just shadow dropped the fact that multiplayer is a thing and just like because at the moment all we know is that campaign's coming out and obviously they've heard the feedback right of people saying it's missing campaign, it's going to be one of those I'm going to wait for it to be on sale jobs. If they just randomly drop closer to the date that multiplayer is going to be a thing, amazing.
It's gonna make money.
I think even if they didn't announce it, if they just like added it 2 months after it came out, just add it to the game. It's like, hey, by the way, here's multiplayer. Have
They
fun.
need to add something. I get that they're adding more skulls in. Like this is gonna be it's gonna have the most skulls out of every Halo game. But
Like
the thing is
24,
not
like
everyone
24.
not everyone plays with skulls.
I don't play
Really,
with
a
those.
selling point.
I like collecting them. I don't play with them.
I play with them
There's-
from
I
time
think
to
they're
time.
getting
I
But
play
tournaments,
with-
too.
I play with Grunt Birthday Party, Bigger Explosions,
yeah,
and
Better be. I would have been your daddy. That's the fun.
I would have been your daddy. Yeah, for the
Yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah.
yeah, the
Can't
dialogue.
go wrong
Those
with
are the only
dialogue.
3 I play with. I play
Yeah.
with
The
those
ones
3,
that
that's
I
it.
like playing with is I like playing with Grunt Birthday Party, Who'd Have Been Your Daddy. The no radar, sometimes I do it for the classic feel. For no radar, I do it no radar. For
Is that
like, invisible, can't
blinds?
see me.
That was blind, wasn't it?
No,
Blind
it's like, I
removes
think
the whole.
it's
I think.
fog.
Oh,
It's like fog.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's something cool just to give you that, not eyes behind your head, but it's something to give you
Yeah.
a little bit challenge. If you can't look at your radar.
Yeah.
You guys see it in the Wargames channel?
Wait, what?
The
What?
group chat.
Should be scared.
I'm gonna do it on my phone. Pardon me.
Do it.
I'm just launching
Yeah.
Discord on the I'm just
Nice.
launching this.
My
Nice.
phone case. My flex.
Yeah.
Which phone
I
do you
knew-
got, buddy? Which...
Oh my
I have
god,
a
that's like
new
a really
iPhone.
old picture of you because you actually had no hair on the top of you head. Oh wait, you still do.
Yeah, buddy.
That's just my old. It's my old.
You just
picture,
did. You
but
just
no.
didn't have a beard. You were just a baby face.
It is older because that's when I was still the Skyback instead of I
Yes.
Skyback. So that's at least like a
Oh
year.
my
ago.
God.
Dominic, thanks for popping into the stream. Thank you very much for your chats. Have a great evening. I do want
Yeah.
to go over something that Achilles said. I know you didn't ask, but I gotta bring it up because it's my favorite moment and it's somewhat underrated. And that is the Great Schism and the flood infection of High Charity and all the chaos that followed with that. That's pretty good.
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Wasn't that gonna be in the? That was a cut content, right? In 3, where you're actually gonna verse like flood infected arbiters in Halo 3, and they cut that. That was supposedly a rumor going around. And when Chief was,
It was
like,
a
when
lot of
Flood
cut
Agent
content
was-
from
a
Halo
lot
2
of-
and 3. There was a lot.
it was, and that was one of them supposedly. So I would love to have actually played that.
Yeah.
Speaking about that, did you guys play New Covenant? For anyone who doesn't know what that is, that was the
Yes.
the fan made Halo 3 continuation story. It's a mod.
They're still
that was-
working on it. They're still
They
working
are.
on it.
I played the first part. It was actually really cool. For those people who don't know, they made a Halo 3 continuation campaign mod. You can actually get in the workshop. It's really amazing. I recommend playing it, and they did an amazing job.
They said they're going to be releasing more, though, I think.
They should. They should. It was. I had a good time with it, and it was, kind of, tears at your heartstrings because it's just so much nostalgic, and it's great. So yeah.
So we've got a couple
Progress,
more questions to ask, buddy, and then
Yeah.
I want to try and wrap up because we're meant to be playing
Yes.
customs now. So, current Halo content. Have you got any content on the way, buddy? Halo related or not that you want to go over that you're doing?
Oh yes. Starting an OnlyFans channel. It's gonna be exciting. I'm kidding. But
Oh, wait,
No.
wait. Did it say OnlyFans or OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
No, if you're gonna do that, it's got to be
Yeah.
Oni Spartans.
It's just-
Only
it's just gonna be me with the
Spartans.
Halo helmet. It's just gonna be. It's just gonna be
It's just
me with the Halo helmet, and that's it. It's got to pay the bill somehow.
Very seductive Spartan armor. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Exactly. But in all seriousness, I mean, I do continue to be working on my Discord. For those people who don't know, I have a Discord that Girth helps me out a lot with. I'm really grateful for. It's called Cigarettes, Coffee, and Halo. So yes, based off an Otis Redding song, just without the Halo part. And then also, I'm still continuing, streaming almost every day here with games like Halo, GTA, Lethal Company, everything like that, Repo. And also, I do hope to be making some machinimas this year, especially because of Halo Fest. It's going to make me kind of open my mind. Because I used to do machinimas back in the day, for those people who don't know. They were more for fun. They weren't like, oh my, it never had the red versus blue fame like that. But I always love film. I always like, especially old film, too. Anything involving Humphrey Bogart and James Cagney was great. So I'm thinking I might make a short and submit it to Halo Fest, and fingers crossed, I'll make something that will be, I guess, bigger
At
than
least it's still going to
myself.
be shown, though. That's all that matters.
That's what I wanted. That's what I want. It's not even about the winning. Even the winner gets $10,000. For those people who don't know, winner at that contest. Yeah, 10K,
Speaking of
crazy.
events,
Yeah.
that was the next category. You've already mentioned that you're going to Halo Fest this year.
Yeah.
Was it this year
I
or
am,
next
and
year?
it's this December. I have a lot to talk about in Halo Fest, which I want to actually talk about that in a sec.
Mhm.
But like I said, for the short though, I will be eventually getting people to be a part of this. I need to get everyone from every community to be a part of this because I really want to film a lot of like action scenes. What a machinima is all about. For those people who watch like Rise of the Spartans growing up and RB and the Chief, especially RB and the Chief, I loved. Whether it's Blue, all that
yes.
stuff. It was great. It was a great, and I want to bring that back. I really do. So when I have the time, the patience, and the mental capacity, I'll be asking y'all for help. Even you, the viewer. So yeah.
Even writing a script, that's hard.
What's funny? I used to like bang out scripts like that. They were easy for me. You know what it was? That was the hardest part for me? Getting the people that were actually motivated to do it. Because I used to try to make machinimas back in like a couple years ago, and they never really panned out. Because I always felt like they were doing me the favor. I'm not saying like, oh, you have to listen to everything I say, but don't you want a good product at the end of it? You don't want to be like, oh, do you want like a half-assed product, or do you want like the actual product to be like, oh, this actually came out pretty well. I enjoyed this hard work that we made together, and it came out pretty well. And some people actually liked it. Instead of people, how the internet is, they're gonna rip apart everything you do. You got to kind of show them what your talent, and hopefully it can come to the come to YouTube and up with
Yep.
a decent amount of people liking it. That's you're all agree with me there. Like you don't want to half-ass things. You want to keep it professional as much as possible.
Yep.
And that was my biggest issue a couple of years ago. But now that Global Halo Addiction has grown in viewers. Actually, speaking about that, actually just reached 27K on Instagram, so cheers to that. I'm cheering with my Halo ornament. So yeah.
Where's your 360?
Yeah, that too. I should have gone the 360. I saw that at the Christmas shop. I didn't get it though. Damn, I should. But like I said, for the short though, I really want to make something special, and I really hope people are down for this next chapter in Global Halo Addiction.
Nice. So I'm going to move on to
Alright,
question
this-
time. So for anyone who's watching the live stream right now, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask any of the members here who's in the call, feel free to ask. It could be anything Halo related, it could be anything content, or if you just want to ask them a question like, what's 9 plus 10, you can ask them, and they should hopefully answer. If anyone says, if anyone says 21, if anyone says 21, 21.
What about Achilles' favorite? That's Achilles' favorite number.
Is it 21?
No.
Oh, I thought it was 6. I thought it was 6, 7.
His first chat was 21.
Yeah,
That was
that's
his-
it. You got it right. That's Achilles' favorite number.
Hi, Warlord. Yes, we are running a little bit
Okay.
late,
Well,
so we're
yeah.
trying to wrap it up in a minute. But
Yeah.
we're on question time at the moment.
I can answer any question.
Yeah,
Any
so
question.
I'll have question
Would
time
anyone want
open
some
for
KFC
5 or
jellies?
10. Oh my god,
No.
one fell out the back.
Ew.
They're disgusting, actually.
They look disgusting.
They are disgusting.
Are they
Someone shoved
chicken flavored?
Okay, hang
chicken
on. What did
flavored,
Achilles say?
gravy,
Hang on.
and corn.
Are they accurate?
They are accurate, very accurate. They're disgusting.
Yeah, what were you
So
saying,
like
Achilles?
if
Let me
you
see.
if you're eating fried chicken and you put a chicken jelly bean in the fried chicken, would
It
you
tastes
eat it? Is that what
exactly.
it is?
You wouldn't know. It tastes exactly the same. And I only do these. I only have this when like someone usually gives me a sub on Twitch. And
Those sound
the funny-
good actually.
But I'm gonna say this now. I just tried the gravy one yesterday. It was disgusting. Oh my! It's a cold gravy.
I reckon you
So
should eat
good.
all of them
Yeah,
at
You have
once.
to heat it up. You gotta microwave them first.
I would.
and then
I think that's how you guys are gonna do me in. If I eat all these jelly beans.
Eat them all at once.
put them all in a glass jar and microwave them
Wait,
until they turn into a mush, and then eat it with a spoon.
Oh god, that sounds like diabetes
Hot,
central.
hot
But okay.
chicken and gravy.
With some hot sauce.
Hot chicken and gravy.
I mean, that's funny. These things were pretty expensive. These
So,
things
chat,
were
I'm going to
like
give you another 2 minutes to
They make
ask
money off
anyone
your
here
stuff.
a question. If you don't have any questions, we will then wrap up.
have I actually got these for my Twitch. Those people don't know. Every time I get a
Here we
sub,
go.
it's
We have a
hang on,
question.
hang on.
a torturous jelly bean.
Hang on.
So, Achilles asks, what changes would you guys make to Halo Infinite story if you had the chance to change anything?
Who wants to go first?
Why don't you? You're the Halo Infinite man.
Yes.
I would change it by continuing it. I would not have stopped it. I think what they did was great. They needed more of it. The problem is they didn't have enough. They stopped all the DLC. They stopped all the open-ended stories. They stopped everything. There was so many open-ended things in Infinite that they need to explore, like with the endless and the different sarcophagi that were opened that like released more creatures into the world that they didn't explore. And they could have had at least like 3 to 4 more DLCs, mini campaigns that they released, and they didn't. That's what I would have done. Is I would have finished the goddamn story.
What you're saying though too is like they left it at a cliffhanger, in my opinion. They left it.
All
at,
of it was, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know what happened to the weapon, the guy who Master Chief saved. What happened to his family? Like what happened? That's so weird.
The real question is, what happened before Infinite? Like, what the hell? Where's my you?
Halo,
Halo,
yeah.
Halo 5.
Halo,
They all
Wars 2 happened.
reunite. I know. It's like they all reunite, and you think it's gonna be like one giant like reunion, and then the next scene, like Chief's on a ship and he gets his ass kicked.
What
So-
do you
Yeah,
think?
we don't even know.
Where's my boy Keith? Where's my boy Arbiter?
So,
We all love Halo
Skybax was
for
talking
Arbiter.
about
Where is he?
DLC. What would you think about them re-releasing Halo Infinite to then start adding the DLC? So, obviously, Infinite carries on the way that it does. Don't change anything like you said about it, but then re-release the product in a way that you can then start to add those DLCs in. I like the idea in the original artwork that they were going to have like social hubs on the world that you could select that would then be the DLC missions, a little bit like Destiny.
Yeah,
They've been talking about doing a
I can see that
social-
being a thing for sure.
Like as far back as Halo 4 though, and they still haven't done it.
Yeah.
It's just like
Maybe keep Infinite
Yeah.
as it is, but then build like a hub
Actually-
world for Infinite to then
Here,
add those
you wanna
DLCs in.
Do you want to hear my recommendation? I know it's pretty crazy, but hear me out, guys. After Halo 3, at the end, Chief goes into his pod. He wakes up. It was all just a bad dream. They erased all, they erased all the Halo games after 3.
Just retcon
Okay.
everything.
Retcon everything. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bash the other games. I'm just saying in general. Would you guys be okay? Would you guys be okay with that? Like he just woke up. Oh, I just had the weirdest dream. I dreamed some guy hit me in the face. And I broke my visor. Oh, but that was too bad. It was just a bad dream. Oh, Cortana, let's get the hell out of here. That's
Nice.
all I would be for that.
Right, I
Halo
think
33 and a half.
Achilles has said one other thing. They decided to continue the story though books, but I doubt the majority of the fans read any of the books, and that's why we have Hidden
No.
Xperia.
Yeah, I haven't read any books.
I
Yes.
listened.
I'm
I'm
listened- I
trying
listened
to.
the-
One sec, let me go and grab mine.
I listen to audiobooks more than anything. I just like listening.
Audio
to
jungle.
I like listening to my audiobooks. Even though I can't read, I'd rather listen to the audiobooks.
Honestly, at this
It's-
point, if like in regards to Infinite and its story staying the same, it would have been better just like bringing out a mini like spin-off like ODST, but
yeah.
for in between.
What
5
happened to the
and Infinite.
like? Yeah, seriously, I agree with you there.
So
Halo
speaking of
Spotlight,
books,
man.
these are the two that I picked up recently. So
Oh,
Edge of
nice.
Dawn
That's pretty dope.
and
The
Point of Light. That's the one where
Edge of
343 becomes a soldier, a Promethean soldier.
Spoilers.
And the Halo Dawn one is actually the new one right there. You have
Yes.
the Halo one.
That's the one where they released the name of the weapon in that book.
Yeah,
I think they have an audio version of isn't
Yes.
it Jen Taylor? She speaks.
yeah,
Is it
and
Jen
Steve
Taylor?
Downs, and Steve Downs.
Yeah.
Both
And I think-
talk.
And even the guy who voiced the pilot, he did like an audiobook for Halo
Yeah.
as well, supposedly.
Yeah.
What was his
Crazy.
name? Fernando
He's
Esparza.
nice. Fernando, yeah, he's very nice guy. I wish him a happy birthday. He actually messaged me like, yeah, my birthday's actually tomorrow. I'm like, well, shit, this is what Google said.
Well,
Like,
thanks
thanks,
for being
Google.
UK time.
Yeah,
Right.
that's probably what it was. It probably was.
I want to
Real
wrap
quick,
up.
I have to say
Oh,
this.
yeah, you carry on.
Can I do this real quick, Chris? Before
Yeah.
two things. I want to talk about Halo Fest really quick.
Cool.
But also, real quick, speaking about actually some mixture of Halo Fest. So basically, I got this little fan art made of me recently. If you guys want to look at it real quick, here I am. Oh, look who it
Nice.
is. Don't I look
Oh,
kind of
that's-
beautiful? Yeah, this was
Need to
made
get
by a
it
very
graded.
talented. I know, right? I need to sign it. There you go. I would just ruin the piece. But basically, I got this made for me by a very talented Halo artist, and she actually got featured on a lot with Halo. Shouts her out a lot, actually. So just her little shout out. Her name, actually, you guys even know her. Her name is. Sorry, I don't want to mess up her name. Her name is. Sorry. How do I say this name? Oh, sorry. Entrancing. Her name is Entrancing. She makes a lot of great Halo artwork. I recommend checking her out on Instagram. She's very talented. She makes a lot of great. Actually, here it is. She sent me some stickers and everything. She actually, her art piece was actually used for one of the Halo CE competitions. Actually, it's like a picture of like a spawn and throwing a grunt up in the air. That was her actually who did that. So she was very nice to make me, like, she's making all these little cards for the Halo community, so she made mine. So I basically said, just make a pose of Humphrey Bogart from Casablanca with my character, and this was the outcome, and it came out really well. So
That's super cool.
shout out to Entrancing. Check her out
Nice.
on Instagram, guys.
One more question then
Sure.
from Achilles. If you could live through any part of Halo, what would you live through? I would live through none of it because I don't really like the idea of an alien force trying to wipe out my existence. He's like, if there was any moment in Halo, which part would you live through? And mine would be none of it.
That sounds like a horror movie. Achilles.
Yeah, like
Why
why?
would you-
Why would you want to be
Yeah.
part of it?
I think my answer is the only good answer.
And
No, I
what's
wanna
that?
be- no, I
The
wanna- I
Halo
wanna be
TV show
civilian
where
and
everyone
Reach.
bangs, of course.
Yeah. I want to be a civilian on Reach enjoying a Mo burger, and then the fucking Covenant come. I'm like, well, shit. That's my lore right there. If that was the case.
Yeah, but have you seen how they treated people on Reach? You'd be dead.
Exactly. But at least I got a Mo burger.
For fuck's sake.
Just saying.
Right, let's wrap up then, because we want to play some Halo. First of
Yes.
all, thank you again for joining us on episode 8. I want to start making more of these, so I want to make sure I can try and get you guys involved again, as well as other community members that do want to get involved. So thank you very much for tuning in. I've had a lot of fun, and I hope all my hosts here have enjoyed themselves. Hopefully next time Buddy
Yep.
does arrive on time. We'll make sure he does.
I blame drunk people. They don't know how to drive a straight line.
Yeah, there we go. Just very quickly then, if you all want to get your social media links, I want to give you guys a moment to advertise yourself, get people to come follow you on your social medias, where they can find you. So you can either go one by one, or you can just spam all your links in the chat. I don't mind. Should we go with Buddy? Where can people find you, Buddy?
You can basically find me, my name everywhere. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook. OnlyFans soon. Not yet, though. You have to be patient with that. You can find me, of course, on Twitch. Same name. What else? What is that? It? Yeah.
Do you wanna just put your
YouTube-
link in the
YouTube
chat?
eventually.
Just put some of your links in the chat if you've got them at all.
I do.
I'll put it
Off the
in.
top of my head. Hold on. Well,
I'm
I'll
going to
send them-
do
I'll
a
send
shout
them up.
out for Recon is Awesome, who's also been live streaming alongside with me this evening. So make sure you give him a follow on Twitch, and you can find him on Twitter mainly. Same username, but just and also YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So make sure you give him a follow and a sub.
I only have one plug really, and it's my Discord server.
Go on and put it in the
we
chat.
We just recently hit level 3, So
Nice.
we have our own dedicated URL now.
Whee!
Best Utopia is how you join Utopia.
Nice. Nice
Yeah,
one.
we've got a link tree that's got all of our links on it, so
Yep.
all in one
Yeah,
place.
I got that shit actually on my Twitch, which is funny. I need to send that over to you, Chris.
Is
It's actually
Xena
pretty
Knight
good.
one of your friends then, Skybacks?
Yeah, Zex Knight's from my server. Yeah, she's an
Nice.
old friend of mine.
Nice. Well, hello, old friend of Skybacks.
How you doing?
So yeah, I think that's it really. Is there anything else you guys want to have a quick chat about before we leave, or I think we've pretty much gone over quite a bit
Yeah.
this evening.
I think
Before every
go
we
ahead.
go,
Yeah.
I just want to say, any of the Halo creators in the community or groups or people who are doing anything, feel free to reach out to Halo Spotlight. We're happy to write up a feature for you and try and get more eyes on whatever you're creating in the Halo community.
The only one that's yet to do it. So I'm gonna go like that because Buddy's on the far left to me. Buddy's already had a few features. I've had a few. Recon is awesome. Needs to get his done. Wait,
Yeah.
can't even point. Can't even
Actually,
point.
need to update
Right.
mine. Spotlight.
I
needs
keep
to
my
update
finger
mine,
keeps
actually.
going like that when I'm pointing. But bottom left, Recon, message Halo Spotlight and get yourself featured, bro. You need to be on there.
And Spotlight, for personal reasons, I think you should interview me again because my old picture, you know the inside joke. It's a picture. With
You know what's really funny? I was
actually.
actually going back through Waypoint some time ago, and I came across your interview with him from like years ago. That was really funny.
Yeah, and it was in a Taco Bell. I was parked in a Taco Bell parking lot when he interviewed me.
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, I remember that.
I wanted,
yeah.
I wanted perfect. I want perfect. Cooperation. No outside sound, and before I was really, had more privacy. So, yeah, Taco Bell was. Good times, good times.
All right.
Right, I think we should move on over to game night. Spotlight, are you going to come and play some games with us, or are you heading out?
I am gonna head off, but yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to come on here and share the Halo Spotlight love and talk to all you lovely fellows about what we all love.
Yep. And hopefully, who knows, might see you at the Spartan War Games meetup. Who knows? I'll send you I'll send you all the details anyway, and I'll let you know. All right.
Right. Well, it's been fun. Thanks, everyone.
No worries. Thanks for joining.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Right, so for the rest of us here, I'm going to go to a quick BRB intermission while we get everyone all rounded up and
Actually,
sort out
Kurt,
the...
I'm actually live now, so when I get back, you want to send me a collaboration as well?
Yeah,
I think you
in
can
fact,
join it.
On Twitch?
let's add you in now so it's already done. So,
Yeah,
because you
hold on,
can just
people.
mute yourself on it, can't you?
Yeah, just join it. We're already in one. Yeah.
How do I do that again?
I'm just going to send you an invite now.
Boop, boop, boop. I have to go to Twitch. Hold up. It's coming.
You're very welcome, Spotlight. Thanks for joining in, bro.
Hold on, Battle. I see.
An hour,
Hold on, sir, Battle.
2 hours and 23-minute recording, and I don't care, and that's good.
Yeah.
And the broadcast is still live. Good.
Yep.
All right, I'm in.
There we go. Yep, you're in now. So,
Let's double check that.
we're going to be right back, guys, and we'll all see you in the lobby for some MCC. I probably won't have my camera on for the rest of the evening because I want to eat my food.
Alrighty.
So, for those who are only watching me for my face, I'll see you next time. I ain't eating on camera. And
For science. Remember, for science, for science.
Right, anyway, I will see you guys very soon, all right? Thanks for joining the podcast, and I'll see you for some customs.